Hello, everybody, and welcome back to FFGLive. My name is Evan Johnson. I'm the marketing manager for Fantasy Flight, and today we have the session that you've been waiting for. You saw our character creation last Tuesday, and now here we are on Thursday. We're going to play a session with those characters that we created. A quick note, we are only streaming on Twitch right now. We're having some difficulties with YouTube due to weather, we believe, since we are currently getting about 6 inches of snow here in Minnesota. But we are going to download this stream from Twitch and upload it to YouTube in the future, so you will be able to watch it, even if you can't catch it all live here right now. So that's what we're doing today. Allow me to introduce the people around me, or I guess I'll start with myself. My name is Tunk A9ZC66. I am a Bioroid bounty hunter. As you may remember if you watched the character creation, I was a medical Bioroid. I've since kind of gone rogue. I want to be a bounty hunter, but I'm not very good at it because my directives are still in place and they mean that I can't kill anyone. But we're working on that.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Joe Skinner. I'm from the moon. And
Full name Joseph, right?
Yeah.
Joseph Skinner.
Yeah, and I was kind of a corporate drone for Wayland on the Moon, a low-level sysops type employee. But I was framed. I was framed. I was framed for taking some money out of the corporate account or whatever.
Yep.
And I got kicked out. And so I fell in with some other loonies, some nice people, and they got me hooked up with some running gear, teaching me how to run a little bit, and now that's what I do. So,
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Ryan Ritter. I'm a marketing graphic designer for Asmodee North America. My character is a Ristay, Gmod Ristay. His name is Shad Stasny. He had a privileged upbringing. He had fencing courses. He had the best classes. He was groomed for leadership, but instead he took performance arts as his career path. So he became a backup dancer and a backup singer for Miranda Rhapsody. Unfortunately, her constant personality shifts really bothered Shad, so he decided to go on his own career and do his own thing. He tried to start his own music career. Someone kind of shot that down. He couldn't get any bookings. He couldn't book recordings really anymore. Shad thinks it's Miranda. He's a little upset about that.
Yeah.
He had one-hit wonder, so I was hoping maybe chat could come up with the name of his one song that he got to record.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That you play constantly in the club.
Yes.
That you own.
Yes. I am currently a club owner. I started out being the club promoter for the Dancing Unicorn.
The Dancing Unicorn.
Oh, sorry, Dancing Unicorn.
Yes.
And I was a promoter at first, but I wanted more. I wanted to be the owner of the club. The Tri-Mafia approached me. They said they could work something out. And I'm like, sure, just do your thing. Let's see what happens. The owner met with an unfortunate accident. He tumbled down some stairs. It was a nice, fortunate stance. I owe them a favor now.
Sure.
And now I'm the owner of this club. Dancing Unicorn.
I was planning on, I was going to keep this hood up as like a rogue Bioroid kind of thing, but it is so hot. And I'm just going to take it off. And so we're just going to go with that. All right. I think we're...
2 songs recently noted. Credits.
All right.
Mooney's in Love.
Ooh.
Mooney's in Love.
Yeah, that sounds like what you call it. All right.
Perfect.
I think we're about ready to start.
All right, well, let's dive right into this thing. So, it's Friday night, and the chest-rattling pounding echoes through Dancing Unicorn. Above the dance floor, DJ Fenris is raining down a barrage of synthesized beats, his yellow eyes flashing through the dimly lit haze of the club. The club is packed with wristy kids slumming it from Rutherford, locals looking to cut loose after a week of 12-hour shifts, and a few toughs sporting vendetta blood tattoos. Shad, you've been on your feet all night keeping things running. Thrasher, you've been hanging out at the bar grabbing the free drinks you get from Shad. And Tunk, you're there with Thrasher. You're scanning the crowd and you're looking for bounties.
And not drinking.
Yeah, not drinking.
I don't
No.
drink.
No.
Or blink.
No. You haven't had much luck finding any bounties tonight either. But Shad, you finally have a free moment. It's like around midnight, so everything's really rolling in your club now. And you join your friends when right next to the three of you at the bar, a young man wearing super flashy clothing and tons of jewelry takes his drink, shatters it on the floor, and starts screaming at the bartender.
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see if I can find the bouncer nearby?
Yeah, I'll let you. Go ahead and do that. It's going to be easy,
All right.
but I'm going to add in 2 setback dice because of those pounding beats and the murky air that's filling your club.
So perception is cunning. I have 2 ranks. I have 2 cunning, but no ranks in perception.
Yep.
So that means I'm rolling 2.
2 of the ability
Yeah.
dice.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't use Shad.
Oh.
I should say doesn't use
Oh.
physical components. we've evolved past that. Shad will be using the Gensys dice app.
Oh.
All right. So that means 2 green, 2 black for setback.
Yep.
And the difficulty, which is
Easy. So
that's
1.
one.
Alright.
1 difficulty die, purple.
all right. I'm gonna roll that.
Dice tray.
Put your phone in the dice tray.
I cannot reach that far. I failed. It looks like a complete wash, though.
It is actually a complete
Yeah.
wash.
Yep.
So you don't see the bouncer. It's all the electronic cigarettes and so forth are just filling the air with smoke. You can't make anything out. The bartender looks kind of scared, actually. Like this kid, he's like maybe in his early 20s. Is getting kind of aggressive. Shouting something about how it's the worst drink he's ever tasted, and he's just trying to rip him off. And do you know who I am?
Oh, that sounds like one of my lines. Now I have a charged crystal katana, but I don't think we're there yet. I'll keep that sheathed.
Do you carry your sword on the club floor?
Yes, as we discussed, I have it blade style, so it's right at the back of my jacket. But no.
All right.
Do Thrasher and I, we can also kind of see what's going on? Or
Oh, all 3 of you are standing right next
Okay,
to each
we're
other,
all
so
like that
all
then.
3 of you see what's going on.
Right.
All right. Well, maybe I'll try something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
go for it.
I'll walk, very calmly up to this guy and, like gently rest my hand on his shoulder and say, "Sir, an elevated heart condition or an elevated, blood pressure and anger can cause a heart condition."
So you actually put your hand on his shoulder?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
You have good bedside manner.
Yeah, he spins around, swats your hand off, and he says, Who are you to touch me? Don't even touch me. Don't touch me. Get away from me.
Can I make a society check to try to figure out who he is?
Yeah, but it's going to be... I'm going to say this is not going to be an easy check to identify him.
Okay.
because-
Okay.
So you're going to need to make a hard check with a setback die just because you've been running around a lot
Right.
all
So
night.
it's hard 3 red,
3 purple.
3 purple,
3 difficulty dice.
and so society I have 1 rank in, and society goes with intelligence.
Yep.
So that means I'm rolling 3 dice, and 1 of them are gonna be proficiencies.
That's right.
Yep.
1 yellow and 2 green.
All right. What you got there?
All right, you can push the button for me, Evan, in the
Oh.
corner.
This guy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Ooh,
see.
did I succeed?
It looks like you succeed.
Yes!
1 success.
1 success. So you think you recognize him, but not because he's a huge player in the club circuit or anything, but because he's been here before. You think his name's Max something, maybe Max Harada. He's been around here a few times. He does seem to. He seems to have a quick fuse. He's caused some trouble here before.
I'm gonna try to diffuse the situation with some charm. I'm
All
gonna call my name. I'm gonna be like, Max, buddy, what's the problem here? Would that be a charm check?
Yes. So I'm gonna have you make a charm check. We're gonna sort of treat this as this is a social encounter, and we're gonna treat it as such. So you're gonna be trying to inflict some strain on him to see if you can get him to step back or calm
Now,
down.
I have a Gmod that lets me, I have fake muscles where I can enhance my muscles. Would that change it away from being a charm check? Would that be intimidating? Okay.
You can.
So
So much of charm is just gonna be
Alright.
pretty.
So I'm going to flex those fake muscles. But I take a strain for doing
Yeah,
that.
you do. You take a strain. You're gonna add an automatic success.
Automatic
to your charm
success. All right. So what's the? So I have charm rank 2. So I'm going to roll 2 proficiency dice. I have 3 presents. So 2 yellow, 1 green.
Yep.
And what's the difficulty?
Difficulty. Charm is going to be opposed by cool.
So I just roll mine.
So
And
this
you roll yours?
is the difficulty. No, you
Okay,
go ahead.
All right.
You go ahead and add that in. 1 challenge, 2 difficulty.
All right.
Before we roll, do we want to spend a story point to maybe downgrade that challenge die?
Well, you
Maybe
can,
not,
you
because-
can downgrade it.
Oh,
You can upgrade your
You're
check.
right, that's right,
You can
we
never
can upgrade
downgrade
I do have an
the
automatic
difficulty.
success too. On
Okay,
top of
all right,
this.
all right. We're probably
All right.
fine. Let's put it in the dice tray. What do we got?
It's hard to see, Tippett.
Oh, like so?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Looks like 1 success, 1 threat.
And so it's 2 successes.
Okay,
Right,
so
2
2 successes,
Yeah.
1 threat.
All right, so you are going to inflict some strain on Max here, but you are also going to suffer another strain. The kid turns to you, his eyes flashing. So what did you say to him?
I was like, "Hey, Max, buddy, what's the problem here?" Like just the calming tone too.
He recognizes you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the problem is, Shazny. The problem is
Ooh.
your bartenders made a crap drink that tastes like that runoff that comes off the 50th floor of the Undercity. So why are you giving me some sludge when I'm in here every Friday night gracing you with my presence? Huh?
I'm going to say, I do not advise drinking the sludge that comes off the 50th floor of the Undercity.
And now you're pawning me off with your biroids? What the hell, Shaz?
Can I interject?
Yeah.
Before you do, he's actually going to make a check
Ooh.
against Shad here.
Okay.
And I think he is going to be using coercion against you because
All right.
he's not being very nice. Fortunately, his coercion's actually not too great. It's just going to be this. But what is your discipline?
0.
I'm sure you're great at that.
What's your willpower?
1.
This will go
So,
well.
There we
this
go.
is the check, and
Oh, I've seen
I'm going to
worse.
throw in upgrade the check once.
Alright.
It allows me to add a green die. So, alright, so I succeed. So you're going to take 1 strain, except he has a special ability that allows him to inflict 2 more strain.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so...
I'm already a 3rd strained out, guys.
So he is up in your face, he's yelling at you, and he's got that kind of demeanor of I feel super confident. Either he's just really cocky, or maybe he has a reason to be confident as he's getting really aggressive with you.
All right. Did you want to step in?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to say, I'm from the moon, and we would never have this kind of entitlement up there from... Wild side is on the moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm from the moon.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the moon,
Yeah,
sir?
you never get this kind of attitude at Wild Side.
All right.
Um,
How do you see that approach? That sounds like you're kind of just trying to calm things down.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
maybe, but I've also had a few drinks. Maybe it comes across a little more...
So, are you thinking you're going to be more aggressive or more conciliatory? It'd be charm versus coercion.
Let's try coercion.
Okay.
All right. I'm not very good at this, but...
Yeah, your rail thin bean stick body.
Can I maybe assist with this? As my plan is that, as you kind of say this, I'm going to sort of step up next to you, and my retractable surgeon's mask that's like part of my face is just going to come in over my nose and mouth.
Since you haven't performed an action yet, an actual action,
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, you can assist.
All right.
Do you have any ranks in coercion?
No.
I also have no ranks in coercion.
All right, so
Hey, same.
But I get 2 green dice.
it's going to be 2 green dice, but because you're assisting, you also get a boost.
Okay.
Nice.
For Tunk's threatening demeanor.
Yes.
Let's see. Now, Max's discipline is super terrible.
Oh, great.
All
So
right.
this is
All right.
difficulty.
Oh, this seems great.
Do you
Yeah,
want to use a
intimidate
destiny
him.
point while you're at it?
I don't think
Or
we
story
need
point?
it.
We should use it.
So that will upgrade one of my green dice?
Yes, it will.
All right. Anyone in the chat ever seen a Triumph before?
Are you going to see one now?
Right now.
Right
Always
now.
works.
So Triumph.
And you
And
needed
free
it
Two
too.
advantages.
Yeah.
You needed it because that's the only way you were going to succeed.
Yeah, we're so
Triumph.
good.
That was so sick.
Nice. All right, so 2 advantage, a triumph, and a success.
Okay.
So normally you'd inflict 1 strain, but we've
Okay.
got in Genesis, there's sort of a critical success in social encounters that inflicts more strain. So that's going to be an extra.
We just keep talking to him until he collapses to the floor.
So he looks a little unsure and kind of backs off a little bit. You could keep pressing him, or you could potentially see if you can just sort of.
This guy
I think
insulted you,
Yeah.
insulted your club, insulted your bartender.
Except for I'm trying to get him to the point where we can go into privacy and talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause we don't cause anything
we've
on.
kind of like softened him up, so
Yeah,
now maybe
okay.
you can pull him aside.
Alright.
Those 2 advantage. If you're gonna follow up with it, you could take that for a boost die on your
Yeah.
next check.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
nice.
Is it another charm check? Are you?
Yeah,
you're trying
I'm gonna try to convince him. I'm gonna go. Let's go in the private VIP area and talk about this and free drinks, better drinks for someone of your class.
All right. You know what? Take 2 boost dice for that.
Oof,
Nice.
Thank you.
Because you're appealing to his vanity here.
All right.
Clear
Difficulty.
Difficulty. Let's see. Again, it's gonna be this. His cool is relatively high. He's got a high presence.
All right.
Still pretty cool.
All right. Here we go.
Basically, this guy talks a good game, but
There you go.
nice.
You rolled it.
That's okay. You got 2 successes.
all right.
Yeah.
2 successes. Nice. You know what? All right, Shad. All right, that seems fair. I appreciate that. I appreciate the offer. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm gonna kind of like look at you guys, kind of like, come
All right.
like follow behind, kind
Yeah,
of like.
well- We'll follow, but not like we're with you.
Alright.
Like we'll come in a little later.
And I'm also gonna take him to the VIP room that I know no one's currently in.
All right.
Alright.
So you take him into the VIP room. He immediately stretches out on the couch. The privacy screen switches to one-way mode, so he's still watching DJ Fenris rock out,
Nice.
but nobody can see into the room.
Okay.
And he actually kind of just sprawls out immediately. Reaches in the little portable bar that pops up from the table. Takes a beer and starts drinking it.
I'm gonna lock the door and then look at him and go, the time for niceties is over. What's the real problem here?
Ooh.
What's his Hardin? What's his last name?
Harada.
Harada, sorry. Harada, since he called me by my last name. I'll say that too. Do I need to make a check to say that thing?
I mean, let's see. You're going straight to bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have you make a coercion check.
Oh,
But
wow. Okay, let's see.
you can have a boost die, and you guys went with him.
Yeah.
You can have 2 boost dice.
Yes.
And as we said, he talks a good game, but this is his only difficulty, so
2
he kind
purple?
of folds when there's
Just
some,
one.
Just
when
one
threats
purple.
are
Good,
brought
because I
in.
only have 1 green. All right, here we go.
All right.
Go for it.
Let's roll it.
Okay.
2 successes. I forgot. Are the diamonds
That's an
positive?
That's
advantage.
advantage.
2
Yeah.
successes, 3 advantage.
Whoa.
Max sort of suddenly he scranches up against the couch. Whoa. Okay. I can see how I disrespected you in your club, and I apologize. Maybe that was maybe I went a little far. I'm sorry, man. He's looking at the 3 of you now, like, oh, I'm trapped in here in this room with you. That's not cool. Why don't we just chalk it up to a mistake and call it a night?
I'm going to think about this and let you guys make this fun, because I don't know if I'm willing to. There's something more here. He's throwing a fit over something so small.
I'm gonna say.
So you got 3 advantage.
Yeah.
You do remember something about Max. Kind of
Okay.
hot-headed. He may have just been throwing a fit because he enjoys being a bully and throwing his weight around. So he may have just been a jerk.
All right. I'm going to be like, Max, it's okay that you're hot-headed. I'm hot-headed too. You don't need to be a jerk about it. It's okay to want attention. We deserve the attention. But us Restae's got to stick together.
You know what? Fine. He reaches into his, he pulls out his cred stick and waves it. He doesn't actually throw money out because it's all electronic, but he waves it at you, and you hear the blip as like 50 credits appears on your account. I can respect that. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Thank you. You can enjoy free drinks the rest of the night.
I will.
Just don't.
There's the 50 credits.
Just don't ever speak bad about my family's name again.
That's cool, man.
Right.
That's totally cool. So he starts just relaxing in here for a while. Unless you guys want to hang out with him.
Just awkwardly.
No.
All right. So the rest of the night, you were pretty quickly pulled back into the hustle and bustle of running your club. Tunk, you start following some of those kids with the vendetta blood tattoos. Like maybe one of them's an actual gang member,
Yeah.
and there's a bounty out for him. But unfortunately, you can't really get a read on any of them, and tattoos themselves aren't a crime, so you can't identify any of them. Excuse me. You mostly just hang out the rest of the bar. I mean,
I'm fine with that.
Classic
you're
Joe
like,
Skinner.
Yeah.
as long as Shad's just giving out free drinks to everyone.
Yeah.
You go back. You convince the bartender. Oh yeah, he met me.
Yeah.
Too. And yeah, about 4 hours later, Shad and Tunk, you are clearing out the last of the stragglers. It's almost 4 in the morning at this point, so the club's shutting down, DJ's left, and everything's a mess, but, you'll worry about that tomorrow. That's fine. And the three of you, after everyone's out of the club, you lock the doors and you head up to your office, which is, of course, up above the dance floor with those privacy screens and all that. You head up to the office for a final nightcap and a chance to unwind. Shad, you open the door to your office and you find Max Harada. He's lying on your carpet, and if the blackened hole in his forehead's any indication, he is very dead.
Looks like he had too much to drink. Okay. I am freaking out. I'm freaking out.
My first instinct is to perform an autopsy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
All right.
Or
So
not like necessarily a full, evisceration, but to, ascertain cause of
strip
death.
him down to a skeleton right there on the carpet.
I mean, I would have no qualms with that, but I don't want to necessarily make a huge mess right here and now. I just want to ascertain cause of death.
All right.
And,
So
and that.
you rush over to Max.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an average medicine check.
All right, so that's 2, and intellect. So I have 2 of those, and 1 for my rank in medicine. No booster setbacks. All right, 1 failure, 3 advantage.
Okay, so you are not able to determine beyond the obvious.
Right.
You're not able to determine anything. The obvious is he's been obviously shot in the head, and it was done with a laser.
Mm-hmm.
Did you shoot this guy in the head?
No, there'd be a
Did you
sword
do
in
it?
his head if those
But that's all you're able to tell without a medical lab.
Okay.
The 3 advantage is that...
Is there another detail in the room, maybe, that I see as I'm looking around?
You remember that Shad had to unlock the door coming in.
Oh, well, I'll bring that up. I'll say, Shad, you had to unlock the door coming in.
Oh, does that mean the killer could still be in the room?
I don't know.
Or
It's
perhaps there's another point of
Yeah.
entry.
Yeah.
Or perhaps. Do I recall that? I'm assuming I would know if there's...
You've never found another
Okay.
point of entry. I mean, there's just the one door, and it's not a huge room. It's
How high
maybe
up?
about the
Yeah.
space that we're in now, maybe a little more. There's a couch. There's a there's a desk. It's on the 2nd story, overlooking the dance floor. The windows are actually like an armored plastic
Okay.
stuff, so you would notice if somebody had broken them. I mean, you can certainly check around the rest of the room. Also, unlike the rest of the club, since this is basically where you live, this is kind of a messy room.
Yeah, pizza boxes.
Pizza boxes. There's a blanket on one end of the couch because sometimes you just sleep here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm not staying at my ritzy, high-class
Right.
apartment that no one else has ever seen.
Right?
Yes.
One of those roll-out things of various outfits, one of those roll-out hangers of various outfits
Right.
just tucked into the corner.
I mean, I can make a perception check. Can I get a boost since this is my room?
Yeah, you know what?
All
That
right.
seems fair. It's going to be an average perception check, so 2 difficulty.
All right, so that's 2.
And anyone can actually make a perception check who has some skill in it and wants to give it a try.
I am skilled in perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How
you
about
both.
do it?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh.
you both can. You both
Alright.
can
Yeah.
roll it and see.
So for me, it's 2 green and 2 purple, but I
Yep.
get a boost.
Yep.
All right.
I have a yellow and a green, and it's 2 purple.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
That is a wash.
Total wash.
Yeah.
2 successes and 1 advantage.
All right. It's a good thing you know your room, Shad.
Yes.
So you check out the room, and you check out the locks. After last week's incident, you had to get them reinstalled anyway, so you're pretty familiar with them. No, it was just some club goers broke into your office. And you look over it. It looks like the locks were picked. You put in physical locks because you felt like, you know what, electronics, they're just too easy to hack these days. So you put in a physical lock, and you see some scratches around the old style keyhole and everything. Yeah, somebody picked the lock and got in here.
Looks like somebody picked the locks and got in here.
Ooh. What does he have on him? Does he still have like his cred stick and stuff on him? Can we check
You open up his coat.
Mhm.
You do not find a cred stick.
that? Okay. Maybe he
And
was
after all his
robbed.
free drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still wearing all his jewelry.
Oh.
I mean, some of it's super tacky.
Sure.
I'll casually collect the tacky jewelry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write tacky
You're like-
jewelry.
Yeah.
You're like, we should hold this for evidence.
Yeah.
He'd want me to have this.
Now, we'll also say there are security cameras in your club.
Let's check them.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
not good with this tech stuff though.
Yeah.
I'm old fashioned with these locks and everything.
Yeah. You don't know how to
Maybe-
press like play on your security camera?
No.
He doesn't touch physical
All right, yeah.
things.
I don't touch things.
Is that why we hang out? Is that the nature of our relationship?
You're my IT friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Free
Okay.
drinks for
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So Shad, you're like, here over on my desk, here's the the terminal for running it, and you're like, no, I've already hacked it. Security system, and you just pull it up on your pad.
Yep. Okay.
That's creepy.
So you take a look.
Sure.
And there is a security camera right outside of the office, not inside the office. And because you don't want anyone to know you're sleeping here at night.
Yeah.
No. And so you run the footage, and the last like 2 hours, nobody's been in that hallway. But
Let me ask you guys this: you believe in ghosts?
It could be
The, evidence,
it's
the
fair.
evidence for ghosts
Yeah.
is far too insubstantial.
you could also, of course, like try and see if anyone's been manipulated.
Tappering it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to do that.
Okay.
So how do we go about doing that?
That is a hard computer sysops check.
Okay. I have a little bit of skill there. I get 2 green die and a yellow.
Ooh.
Versus 3 difficulty purple dice.
Okay. Is there a reason I would have a boost? I don't think so. That
Oh,
is-
you don't even
Another one.
All right.
All right, triumph. Not
Okay.
bad. So, success
Mhm.
does in fact reveal, especially with 4 successes, that the footage was tampered.
All right.
And it was tampered about 2 hours ago, which you remember is about the time that you lost track of Max in the VIP room. I mean, you were kind of
Yeah.
keeping an eye on him, but I mean, you had a lot of stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With a triumph, I will actually let you reconstruct the
Ooh,
original.
okay, all right, yeah.
It's not something I was originally going to let you do.
Okay,
I think
fair
that's
enough.
fair. All right,
Yeah.
so you get to work. You're messing around with this, and it's already late. You've had a few. You're going to take 2 strain from
Okay.
those 2 threat because you're getting tired,
Sure.
a little irritable, a little worried because there's a dead body in
Yeah.
this room next to you that your friend is stealing stuff from.
Yeah, maybe we should, yeah, okay. I'll just keep doing my work. You guys can do what you want to do.
You've already taken the fall for a crime once.
Can I begin the full autopsy?
If you want to,
I'm just gonna throw it
Not in my room.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
office.
I mean,
You certainly can go as
Hey, before you do a full
deep
autopsy,
into this body as you want to.
it's important to get every clue we possibly
should we
can.
call the NAPD? Do you work for the NAPD?
No. No,
I thought you had a
I do
relationship.
like how the 3 of you find the body, and the first thing nobody thinks of is, should we call the police?
No, I owe Detective Anna Peralta a favor.
Okay, maybe you can cash that in by
No,
showing her this.
I owe her.
All right.
Should have
So
given
you 3 start arguing about this as you're working.
Okay.
And you start you mess around on your pad for a bit, run some programs that sort of reconstruct some of the data ghosts that are still left in the system, and you're able to pull up. It's a little grainy, it's a little fuzzy, because you're partially reconstructing footage, but you see Max walking down the hallway with arm in arm. He's kind of stumbling around, kind of drunk, with it's a woman. She's reasonably attractive, but she has that tough sort of look on her. She's not really wearing like club clothes. She's wearing more like casual street clothes. And they walk up to the door. Like I said, Max is pretty drunk. He's obviously it looks like he's flirting, but in that like really awkward, like, man, this is uncomfortable sort of flirting that somebody who thinks they're way smoother than they actually are.
So normal flirting.
And one scene where the scene gets clear, you see the woman's face, and you can tell that she is not drunk, and her face is just stone cold. They walk up to the door. She suddenly shoves him into the room, pulls out a sidearm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A laser, maybe?
You're not sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a discharge of some kind.
He's still gonna rip open that.
Judging by
body?
the laser hole in his head.
Then she goes inside the room. You don't see anything because it's off the camera. Comes back out, kneels down next to your door, messes around a little bit, and leaves.
Okay.
So we saw her face well enough to identify her again if we were to see her?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't have another dead body in my club. This has been too many. I'd like to use one of my skills and contact my Tri-Mafia contact to collect a small favor once per session. Maybe you get rid of the body, or is this too big of a favor for the Tri-Mafia?
That might be too much. But before
Okay.
we get into that, and before you really do anything else, there is the doorbell goes off, or the electronic door signal on the front.
Check
of
the
bar.
camera.
Yeah.
Who's on the camera?
yeah.
I'll check the cams.
You see 4 individuals wearing pretty similar black suit coats and sunglasses.
Oh boy.
Don't let those guys in.
You
Has anyone called the police yet?
You
No.
told me not. Everyone was telling me
No,
not
we
to.
did not call the police.
We have evidence that that gets it off of you. Like, we should just call the police.
The doorbell, or the electronic door chimes ring again,
Is there...
and followed up by a boom, 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 boom.
They don't
Is
know
there
we're
an
in
intercom
here,
system
right?
at the front door?
Yeah, of course.
They don't know we're in here.
How long ago did the club close?
About 30 minutes ago.
They know we're in here.
All right, fair
I'm
point.
gonna answer it, and in my best old woman voice, be like, "Yes, who is it?"
They have to know you
I'm
live
putting
here.
them off guard.
And one of them just... Oh, sorry. Before we go into this is actually a new scene. You all have some chance to recover strain.
Okay.
Ooh, what do we roll for that, or?
Yeah, you can either roll a simple discipline or simple cool check. Simple means there's no difficulty dice, and you'll get 1 strain back for every success.
Ooh,
I didn't take any
I'm
strain.
bad at both.
Because
Yeah, it's too green for
I've
me
not
either
strained
way.
myself yet.
All right, then you're fine.
Cunning and willpower, right?
So I have 3 successes and 1 advantage. Is the advantage just nothing?
Nothing
All right,
in
so I
this
can heal
case.
3 strain.
Yep.
Ooh, back to only
Whoa.
1.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So you heal all your strain.
I heal all my strain.
Nice.
All right, you guys are...
Hot
See this
hand.
dead body
Yeah.
refreshed us.
It's a real good nightcap that you
Well,
enjoyed.
I like to think the adrenaline of somebody knocking
Yeah.
on your door,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's reinforced when one of the individuals looks up at the security camera and hits the intercom panel. Yeah, we're looking for Mr. Stasny?
Ooh, no longer
Stasny?
intimidated. Stasny, yes. Stasny, if you want to pronounce
okay.
it right.
Sorry, Mr. Stasny.
Yes, let me find him. Now I think there's
Okay.
workers and people at the club.
Yeah. You
I
bought
I
you
explained
bought
that to you
us, like,
guys
30
because I'm sure
seconds.
you're looking at me.
Is
like,
The four individuals look at each other.
is there anywhere in the room where we could quickly stash the body? Not like a good hiding spot, but enough that if they don't come in,
Well,
they won't see it.
there is some dirty laundry on the floor. If you took off all of his clothes from the clothes racks and just dumped them on top of the body,
and a few pizza boxes,
and a
maybe.
few pizza boxes, you could bury it in the corner.
All
All right, let's get to
Yeah.
work.
I will do that, and then I will Yeah, I'll do that. Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll stall them.
So
Should one
I'm
of us
gonna
be
have
sitting on
you
it?
make a. I'm actually gonna have you make a skullduggery check.
Oh,
because
gosh.
it's sort of physical hiding stuff.
Oh, I'm
Are you
real bad at this.
I'm going to assist him in putting
All right,
the
you two are
clothes
doing
on.
that. Are you going down to meet them?
I'm gonna now talk to them as
Oh, okay.
Shad. Yes, yes. This is Shad.
Shad, we're looking for a friend of ours. Max Harada. Is he there?
Yeah, we kicked him out of the club hours ago. He was causing tons of damage at the bar.
Make a deception.
Oh,
Make a
yes, I got a rank in that.
make a hard deception check.
Ooh. Do I get a boost over the intercom because they can't see my facial expressions or anything?
No.
So 3 purples.
In fact, there's a setback for other reasons.
All right. 3 purples,
Yep.
and then deception's cunning. So I'm rolling 2 dice, and one of them are proficiency. So 1
Yeah.
yellow, 1 green.
Put it in the dice tray.
All right.
when you're ready. All right.
Should I just roll it now? Or you got it?
Oh,
All right.
I'm holding it now.
Is there anything else you want to do with it?
No. 1 success, 1 threat.
Yeah,
Oh, I just deleted the threat accidentally, but it was there.
that's fine.
One
I
success,
believe
1
you.
threat.
I'll
I
accept
believe
that.
The four people look at each other. Again. Okay. Do you mind if we come in, then look around? Our boss sent us to check up on him, and we want to be thorough. But maybe there's some clue as to where he went.
So, using my knowledge of being affiliated with the Tri-Mafia, is there someone's name I can use to drop from the Tri-Mafia to be like, oh, did Yuri send you, like, kind of thing, to name drop a Tri-Mafia name? So maybe...
Do we know these are Tri-Mafia?
No,
Okay.
but I want them to think, like...
There
Sure.
is
Like,
a
okay.
name you could use, which is Nadia Petrova.
All right. Oh, did Nadia Petrova sent you? She's come by. She already came by last night to collect.
Miss Petrova did not send us. We work for Tatsuya Harada.
Okay.
And he is curious where his nephew is.
Sorry, can you say name again?
Tatsuya, Tatsuya.
I can understand looking for a lost family member. Sure, I'll be right down and let you in.
And anyone,
I'm putting them off their game. They're not going to search my dirty laundry.
anyone can make a average streetwise check to see if you recognize the name.
Okay.
You're streetwise, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. All right,
So
so
you can make a-
2 purple.
Yep.
Cunning, so 2 dice again, so 1 yellow and 1 green because I have a rank.
Yep. And go ahead and take a boost die actually in this case
Alright.
because it pertains to something that related to you.
All right. 1 threat, 2 success, 1 triumph.
You're
Choose
hurt!
a-
Oh,
go-
sorry, that's 1 advantage. I was
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
No threat at all.
All right. So you do recognize that name. Tetsuya is the local Oyuban of the Yakuza.
Ooh, rival gang maybe?
The triumph is you've heard what's going on with the Yakuza and the Triumph right now, which is there's a truce in this part of Base de Kiambe, the district you're in. And then you have sort of that, like, the advantage is you're sort of thinking about it, you're like, oh wait, yeah, of course, Max kept talking about, like, do you know who I am and all that. He's definitely connected to the Yakuza.
Okay.
This will go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we need to make a check for our efforts to hide the body that we've been
The
doing?
skullduggery.
Yes, I would like you to make a skullduggery check. And the other thing, though,
Cool.
is there's a truce, but there's a truce because they kept killing each other.
Okay.
So it's
So-
not like it's not like the Triumph
No.
and the Yakuza are friends.
But I can assume they might not want to be responsible for starting these 4 henchmen.
That's an interesting assumption. Why don't you go with it?
All right.
All right, let's make your roll.
All right,
yeah.
go ahead.
All right. So,
I'm helping you, so does that give you a boost die?
All right. What's the difficulty?
I'm gonna say it's average.
Okay. Can I get another boost for the wealth of things to hide a body with in this very dirty apartment?
It is very dirty. Yes, go ahead.
All right.
I
wanna
only
spend
order
the
extra
story
dice.
points.
We 100% want to spend a story point on
Yes.
this.
I don't.
Dude,
This is
we're running low.
Probably
no,
fine.
we're evens now.
Wait, let's see what you're rolling. Oh. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, no. It
2
was a
failures,
blank.
1 advantage.
All right. Well, you are really sure you did a great job hiding that body.
Would you like to assist and maybe help hide?
I mean, I already
No,
did
no,
it.
no,
Oh,
that
okay.
was that.
That was the. Yeah.
Let's at least like shut the door or something, man. Let's.
The advantage
it's
is that you shut
perfectly
the door
hidden.
on the way out.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, before I leave, too, is there any way I can... I don't know. Is there phones in the Android universe? Like smartphones?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
everyone's got a pad, and that doubles as a phone.
Okay. Is there any way I can show security footage on that phone? I don't think I'm that sophisticated.
Yeah.
I'm reaching for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I have the footage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we could
You
show
do.
him causing
Yeah.
trouble.
You do.
We could show him causing trouble.
No,
at
I'm
the
saying
bar. They're not going to watch 18 hours.
Yeah, I know, but like we have his murder on tape, and it wasn't us.
Oh, yeah, we kind of
Right?
put ourselves in a hole here. As a group, we've done that.
No, like that's. I think that,
As I come out past you, I'm going to assure you that we hid the body very well.
Okay. And I
body-
look and see just a foot out of the pile and go, oh, okay.
All right, so you're okay.
can we call the cops? Can we do something?
I mean, you could call the cops.
That would be bad for me and my...
Okay,
people
okay.
I
You know what? Yeah, all right, all right,
owe
all right.
to.
As a favor to you, I will not call the cops.
Don't tell anyone, but this really isn't my club.
All
All right.
So you're coming back into the main dance room as you two come downstairs. The four now you realize Yakuza individuals have sort of spread out. So they've
Oh,
started.
wait, sorry. Before I open the door, can I do something? Can we talk as we're going down? I think one of us should hide. And...
Well, no, you left before they did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
So-
Oh,
We
that's
could
true.
talk.
So
Sorry.
you, unfortunately,
Yeah.
the party sort of reconvenes in the dance on the dance floor.
Okay.
And the Yakuza are starting to spread out. They started unbuttoning their coats, revealing the Fletchers under their coats.
Dude, we gotta show them this footage. They're gonna. I guess we think we hit it well.
Yeah, they start.
Okay.
They start to look around. One of them sticks around next to you, Shad, and it's like, okay. So what was Max doing tonight? Where was he?
He was over here at the bar. He was complaining about his drink being awful. He was causing a commotion. Me and my place couldn't get him to calm down.
That certainly sounds like Max. So what happened then?
He left with this woman. She didn't look like she really belonged here. She was very straight-faced, almost robotic-like in her movements.
Huh. All right. You have some footage maybe we could see of this woman. Evidence.
Unfortunately, the cameras. I gotta lie. Sorry. Unfortunately, the cameras have been out
So bad.
for weeks.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
For weeks? You didn't have to say weeks.
We're going with it now.
It's not the nicest looking club.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a plausible
Deception's
lie.
going to go down to. I'm going to say average now because she's already starting to believe what you're saying.
All right. So right now I'm rolling 2 purple, 1 yellow, 1 green. Is this another story point?
Dude, you can't blow all these early.
This is gonna start a fight.
No, he'll send some back our way.
All right. I'm starting a story.
So hold on.
point.
Before you do that, we have 2 left. One of my things I can spend to just have someone owe me a favor during a fight.
Ooh.
Is that going to be more useful? You also have one of those things, right?
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
I'll make this easy.
Okay.
Spend the story point.
Okay.
Because I'm also going to spend a story
Okay.
point.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and, replace the green with the yellow proficiency.
All right.
And then replace the purple with a red challenge die.
All right.
I'm bowling for a despair.
So 2 yellows, 1 purple, 1 red.
All right.
Let's do this.
Wait, dice tray.
All right. This is a heck of a lie. What is the lie here?
That the cameras have been out for weeks.
Okay.
1 failure, 1 threat.
Oh. Oh.
Great.
Oh, those yellows were a blank, huh?
She leans back against the bar, and there's a terminal in the bar that's mostly used for like counting credits and all that. And she reaches over and starts fiddling with it. Out for weeks. Well, that's unfortunate. How do you manage to keep security in a place like this? And you see as she's saying that, she's starting to scroll through videos. Oh, Shad. You're lying to me. And here I thought we were getting along so well. Why don't you tell me the truth now? What happened to Max? And as she says that, you guys are coming into the room. The 2 of the Yakuza who sort of spread out, they see you and they both reach in their pockets and they pull out their Fletchers, their pistols, and indicate that you should go over to the bar with your friend Shad.
I'm gonna fold like the cheap suit I'm wearing, and I'm gonna say, I don't know. Someone killed him in my office. We have security footage. The woman I was talking about killed her. I just can't afford to have any more. I can't have Nadia be mad at me again for another body in the club. We can show you the footage in my office.
At that point, the Yakuza is talking to you, pulls out her Fletcher pistol, shoves it under your chin, and says, "What did you say?"
All right. Can I bring a fact into this or not?
I mean, you can certainly.
Can my pad interface with the room, like the lights and stuff?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say, everybody, it's time to dance. and I push the button on my pad to make like the music just blast on the floor and stuff light up.
All right. Well, in that case, I think we're gonna have you all roll for initiative.
Oh my god!
What are you doing?
She put a gun in my shit.
Why would you do this? All right.
I love this. I'm loving it.
So vigilance, right?
You can roll cool because you expected this to happen.
All right,
Everyone else needs to
He's
roll
got- he's
vigilance
got the
because
glasses
nobody
on.
expected
My
this to
glasses
happen.
All right.
And I need to roll for. There are two groups. There are two minion groups of 2 Ord Crime
Okay.
Yakuza muscle each. So
All right. So we don't roll any bad dice, right? We just roll our
yep.
positive.
I just need to know successes and advantages.
Dice tray.
Dice tray these?
All right,
All
go
right,
for
I
it.
got it.
Dice tray everything.
All right,
You
I
got
got 1 success, 2 advantages.
Okay.
I got 3 success, 1 advantage.
All right. So
Um,
we've got
oh boy.
PC 3.1, PC 1.2,
Shad got 1 success and 2
1
advantages.
success and 2 advantages.
Mooney's in Love plays over the PA.
Yeah.
Movies in love.
Every third song.
One of the Yakuza song stops. I've heard this before.
It wasn't
And
very
then the
good.
other group, and it was really bad. All right. So one player is going to get to go before anyone else.
I would like to go
if
so I
you-
get shot in the.
Yeah. So
face.
imagine the scene.
Right.
You have the main dance floor.
Mhm.
You've got a bar on one side where Shad and 2 of the Yakuza are standing. One of the Yakuza now has a
Yep.
pistol shoved up in Shad's chin.
Yep.
You two are walking across the dance floor. You're about short range from the bar, and then on the far side, next to the exit, are the other 2 Yakuza, and they've got their pistols out.
Okay.
Okay.
So if
So
I were to go first, I could move and attack to where they are. They're
you,
close enough
you
for
could
that.
move to engage either group, but not both of them.
Right.
Or
I was planning to slice her arm off with my sword.
I don't have much faith in your ability
Yeah,
to do
it's-
that.
What? Oh, I get a blue boost die because I'm a duelist and it's a 1-on-1 fight right now.
Isn't it a 1-on-2 fight?
it is a 1-on-2 fight night now.
I'll get a
actually.
black die for that because I'm only a duelist.
What if I run up with
Yeah.
my stun baton and
Yes.
Sure.
got
Yeah.
the one that was pointing a gun at me?
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna accelerate to attack speed. My surgeon's mask is gonna come in over my face, and I'm
All right.
stun baton.
All right, stun baton. Let's see it.
All right,
It's
so
a
this
combat
is
check.
melee. All right. I have disorient 3 and stun. Those probably would do something after.
Yep.
All right.
So
Difficulty.
difficulty is going to be average.
All right.
Do you want to spend a story point?
I think I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
All right, you've spent a maneuver point there.
All right. 1 success.
Yep.
One
All right.
success.
All right. So
Nice.
what's the damage done on your stun baton?
+2.
Or
Ooh.
so it's so that's added to your
Oh,
brawn.
yes. Okay, so 5, right?
5.
Yeah.
So 5 plus 1 success, 6
Yes.
damage.
And that goes to strain, or does it go?
It does because it's stun damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it was a pretty mediocre hit.
Yeah, it was.
And you zap the lady with the Fletcher pistol,
Right.
but you don't even knock her down.
Oh,
And
that was bad.
She's going to go next, and given that Shad looks about as dangerous as one of those teacup giraffes, maybe,
Yes.
and you are attacking her with like scalpel fingers and a stun baton, she's going to try and shoot you.
I'm not using the scalpel fingers. That would be in violation of my directives.
Yeah, but she doesn't know
I'm
that.
not causing any lasting harm to her.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. All right, so let's see. Yeah, even though you're in close quarters combat, she's going to use her pistol.
Ooh.
Never bring a gun to a stun baton fight.
And she knocks your hand away, which is basically represented by her aiming. So
Sure.
she's going to get a boost die for this.
Yep.
All right, well, good news for you
Yeah.
is that she can't quite line it up on you. A bunch of high-velocity flechettes whip past your ear, take out one of the
Auditory
speakers, which explodes in a shower of sparks. But 3 advantage, as she's firing, her buddy comes in behind you, grabs you around the neck, and actually throws you to the floor.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So those 2 are piling in on top of you, basically.
All right.
All right, now PCs again.
let me ask you a couple questions here.
Yes.
Are we in 0G gravity?
No.
Okay, 'cause that does not affect me, as you know. Second question: what is the verticality like here in the club?
So you're on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
The office was overlooking the dance floor.
Okay.
There's the stage with the DJ. That's maybe about 2 meters up off the dance floor.
Okay.
On the far side, and then the bar steps up by a couple steps.
Okay. Can I use my parkour talent?
Parkour.
Yeah.
Yeah. To maybe. Do I want to be up on the DJ stage?
Well, you could, if you are up on the DJ stage, you can take cover behind the booth.
Maybe you
All
could
right.
hack the systems, make certain lights explode.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I could play a different song or something.
If you get advantage, I'll let you switch songs for free.
Okay. Do you mind if I go next, or do you?
No.
have something you
Yeah,
wanna- Okay.
go ahead.
All right. So.
Are you parkouring?
I think I'm gonna parkour up to the.
All right. I believe you suffer a little strain for that.
Yes, I do. I suffer 1 strain.
All right. So you suddenly sprint sideways, run up the wall, and hoist yourself into the booth. You're going to get
Yep.
cover for that.
Sweet.
And then what are you doing next?
I can pull out my pistol as an incidental, right?
Do you have quick draw?
I don't have quick draw.
Then you'll need to suffer 2 strain and perform a second maneuver to get your pistol out.
I'm gonna have to do it eventually anyway, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Does that mean you're taking a shot at the other two Yakuza?
Yeah, whoever I have a shot on.
All right.
Let's just go for it. Let's
Yeah.
see here.
So,
Light pistol. I have some training in this.
all right. Let's see what you got.
All right, so I have 2 in range light, and my agility is 3, so that is 2 yellow and a green.
That's right. They're at short range from you.
Sweet.
Still, because you sort of went sideways, so it hasn't actually changed the range.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to give you a boost die for kind of taking them all by surprise.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't
Short
expect.
range. No.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks so old. How is he doing this?
Okay, that looks.
Yeah.
Not bad, actually.
Okay.
2
yeah,
successes,
2
1
suc-
advantage.
Yes.
All right. So how much damage do you do?
So the light pistol only does 5 damage.
Mhm.
So then I add 2 to that, correct?
Yep.
So that's 7.
All right. One of the org crime, one of the Yakuza stumbles back. Doesn't look like it's taken out, but you fire off a couple of shots. Actually winged one of them.
Okay.
And 1 extra advantage, you could recover a strain, or you could add another setback die on their next attempt to shoot you.
I have plenty of strain, so
But you don't like getting shot.
Yeah. So let's add a setback die
All right.
on their
Well,
next.
they are going to go next, and they're going to try and shoot you. So they actually go for cover. They go into the doorway that you came out of,
Okay.
pull out their pistols, and start firing at the up onto the stage.
Sure.
Still short range. This is their pool, but 2 setback dice, 1 for cover,
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you want to spend a destiny point to upgrade the difficulty of this?
They're not gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no way.
Oh.
Well,
They're not going to
okay.
hit me.
well,
All right.
Maybe just a little bit.
So we have 1 threat and 1 success.
Okay. Oh man, my wound threshold is not.
So you're going to take 5 damage, and it's
Okay.
Pierce 2.
Oh, okay. So that goes right through my soak then.
Yeah, your soak of 1, yes.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you take 5 damage.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yep. The threat is that, as one of them is firing, you'd already hit one in the shoulder. They squeeze off a couple of shots and then sort of stumble a little bit
Okay.
as the blood loss and the
Good.
shock starts setting in, and they
Nice.
sort of slump over next to the wall.
all right.
I'll pull out my pad next turn, I think. Maybe try and do
Yeah,
some
change up
weird
the
stuff.
music
Yeah.
in here.
All right, so that's the whole round. So we're going to start again at the top, which
Oh,
means
oh,
we'll-
Danny,
oh
you
no,
didn't do
you didn't.
anything.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So Shad wants to pull out his sword and use it. He
Yes.
has to take 2 strain.
Well,
If I'm not.
no, you're engaged with them.
Okay.
Maneuver to get the sword out,
Okay.
and then you can make an action to attack.
So I'm gonna take out my blade sword.
All right.
I'm gonna say a variation of my favorite blade quote. some Yakuzas are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Of course.
trying to stab. So one's on top of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try stab not that one because I don't want to hit you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I know you're better at fighting than
So you're
me,
trying to stab the other one.
Yep. Am I still engaged with multiple people, or am I?
In this case, because of the way I described it, I'm going to let you avoid that penalty for now because they got... no, you know what? Not. Because really the idea is that it's kind of a swirling melee and you're not super good with it. So you are going to need to take the setback die.
All right, so I get one setback, and then I have 2 yellow for my sword. Katana, pardon me.
And 2 purple difficulty dice.
All right.
Now, if you spend a story point here, you will add a green die, which will up your chance of success immensely.
This isn't. We should save that.
Yeah, let's save it.
All right.
Your chance of success go up immensely. I can tell you the odds. I actually can't tell you.
2 failures, 1 threat.
If you had done what I said,
Oh.
you still probably.
Man, I keep getting a blank yellow every time.
Yeah, that's rough.
All right. So luckily.
I mean, it is a decorative sword.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
So
I
2
missed.
threat.
Yeah.
All right. So you take a swing, miss them, and bury the sword into the bar. You have to spend a maneuver next turn pulling it out.
All right. I like that.
All right. Now we're at the top.
Okay. So I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
And is
you
there?
still have your weapon?
Is one like on top of me? On top of me? Like we're kind of like.
Yeah, you're kind of wrestling around.
Okay. All right. But I still have my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Wait. Do we want Joe to go first so he can affect the other guys before they all go?
Sure.
Is that something that you're planning to do or not?
I mean, I was just gonna like turn off all the lights or something, but that doesn't necessarily.
No,
help
I would
anybody.
probably, yeah. I'd probably cut Tongue's head off if we did that. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Turn on the sprinklers.
Ooh, yeah,
like
I could
Blade,
do that, yeah.
like the beginning of Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did
Oh, wait, I
did
could turn
you
on-
fill your sprinkler system with blood?
No.
I could turn on the fire alarm, and then the authorities would show
The
up.
fire department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they'll help.
Yeah,
I don't
then
know.
you could
access.
explain the dead body in your room that
Hidden.
you obviously hid,
Hidden.
covered in your
Yeah.
fingerprints and DNA, and the Yakuza that you've now actually one of them you've probably killed.
Okay.
How'd you guys get us into this?
Oh, yeah.
Again.
No, I'm sure the authorities are going to want to hear all about it.
All right. How about I just bring my weapon around, like
Zap, zap,
I'm gonna with one arm kind of like push this guy's head back,
Mhm.
and then with the other bring the stun baton around
Do it.
as hard as I can.
Ooh, through the ear.
All right. So let's see. 3 brawn, 1 for melee, difficulty average.
Yep. Setback die because you're fighting uphill.
Makes sense. All right.
Ooh. Triumph?
So
That is.
triumph, those threats cancel with that. Just a triumph.
Yep, which is
Just
also
a
a
triumph.
success.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
So
you will do
6 damage.
the triumph can be a crit, which is
Ooh.
really effective against minions.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. That sounds
Okay.
pretty good.
So here's kind of what happens. So you zap the one on top of you. She collapses, and then immediately doing that creepy robot stand up.
Yeah.
You actually hop to your feet
Oh.
and grab the other Yakuza and throw him across the bar into the racks of bottles, which just takes him out.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have 1 NPC slot, so the final
Are,
Yakuza.
1 second. Are either of them like in danger of dying?
Um,
Has permanent harm been done to them?
the one you threw across the bar, you did throw them into face first into a bunch of bottles.
Yeah.
They are actually
Okay.
bleeding. There's some lacerations. You're feeling a little conflicted about it. I'm gonna take 2 strain.
Okay. All right. My
All
next
those-
my next action is gonna be going over to check on him when
Right.
when we get to that.
Yeah.
All those bottles are filled with water too, so there's no disinfectant going on.
All right. So the one remaining Yakuza, seeing what happened, is going to take a shot at you since now you're not engaged with anyone, and
Right.
then probably try to book it. So they're actually at medium range from you. It's gonna hit you. You'll take 5 damage, pierce 2.
All right, so my soak takes 3 of that left, and so then I take 2.
Yep. You hear a hissing sound, and you look over, and there is actually a flechette just that has gone halfway through your shoulder.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Yeah. And then the Yakuza starts running. So goes down the exit and is headed for the door.
Ooh, I'll have to try stuff.
Do not let him escape.
Your sword's in the bar, right?
Yeah, I can take 2 strain to pull the sword out.
Well-
and hit him, or how
Hold
does that
on.
work?
Where's he running to?
Towards the front door.
Would I be able to lock that with my pad?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That seems fair.
I was gonna throw my sword and lock it with the sword going through, but yeah, let's do this.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what's the best way to do that then?
You know what? It's a door lock.
Sure.
You don't need to make a check.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'll pull my
We've
pad.
already established that you hacked into his security system a long time. So you're just like, okay, sweet.
Okay. Real quick though.
Door locks.
So it's locked. There seems to be no threat. What's the verticality like here? Is there like rafters above me?
Yeah, there's rafters above you. You could try and jump all the way up into the rafters if you want.
I want to do that. I want to just hang out in the rafters.
All right. That's probably going to be your whole turn. You won't need to make any checks, but
Okay.
so you.
It's like Batman.
It
Yeah.
is another
Yeah.
strain.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you Batman your way up into the rafters and then lock the door.
Okay. Yep. I'm perched. I'm up there. I'm looking at everything. I can see
Yeah.
everything. Like, yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's only you.
Oof, I'm at a crossroads because I don't think we can let these guys live after this.
We can't kill them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I signed up for, man.
Just knock him out and we'll leave.
That's what?
With what, my
200%
sword?
more murder on your premises?
Someone, the Tri-Mafia owes me a small favor.
You know what
Take care
I
of
could
this.
do? I could have one of them owe me a favor, and they could just get up and leave. Like we clearly beaten.
I can also make a
them.
con. I
No.
can.
That seems
that
better.
isn't.
But they're clearly like beaten and like beaten down and like knocked out, right?
Yeah, but so you can have them owe you a favor, and that may
Okay.
work
How about-
within the current situation, but the favors are still affected by
Sure.
the situation itself.
So how about this? Could we potentially?
Before you go any further,
Mhm.
you still have to deal with this last person.
Sure. Okay.
And then you can talk about what you're going to do about it.
All right, so I'm tempted to use one of my skills. I could make a counter offer, which would cause this person to become staggered, and if I get a triumph, they join us.
Dude, I've-
narratively.
You could go into the hall and see if you can talk them down. To move over there and do that, you'd need to leave your katana embedded in the bar.
I've
So
never left my katana.
So you need to walk in there completely unarmed. Also, if you fail, they're going to shoot you.
There's only one left.
There's only one left.
See,
I'm sure their aim's not great.
that's what I'm saying. Like, could we use my favor to potentially just diffuse the situation and talk to them? Because we can exonerate ourselves here. We have the footage.
That would honestly, the favor thing,
Mm-hmm.
that'll have to happen after the situation is diffused.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can't be in the middle of a firefight and be like, hey, remember you owed me for the thing?
He can use the microphone. No.
All right.
Okay, so what do you do?
deal with
I
it.
guess I'm grabbing my sword and killing this person.
Well, so you can, like I said, you can use counteroffer. It's a special ability.
Except for
specifically designed
counteroffer
for it.
uses my let's see here. Nah, I don't want to game it. I'm gonna play my character. All right. I'm gonna grab my sword.
To be perfectly honest, okay, so you will not be able to get to them this turn. You spend a maneuver pulling your sword out.
They're not going to get
you
out. The
could-
door's locked.
Well,
You
that's
could
true.
throw your sword.
Well, so you have to go across the dance hall, down the hall to the door. If you get
okay.
your sword, you won't even be able to get across the whole dance floor.
Okay.
So
I
they're
think
out
I'll
of sight
still
now.
get. This can wait a turn. I'll get my sword and
Okay.
head towards.
You pull your sword out.
Yeah.
So is he trapped then? Is there nowhere else to go down that hall?
I
I feel
mean-
like jump out the window probably,
We'll see.
or shoot out
Okay.
the window. I guess makes more sense.
Okay.
But,
All right, so you grab your sword. You've already done your thing. You've done your thing. Top of the round. We're gonna see if, as you're walking down towards the hall, he manages to get out or not.
Okay.
I should have been like, let's talk about this.
Because he's gonna see if he can shoot out the lock.
Ah.
Fail.
Oh boy.
No, he totally succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the buzzing sound of flechettes going off, and then a thud. And as you enter the hallway, the door's swinging wide open, and you hear the sound of footsteps. The 2 advantage is enough to give him an extra maneuver to get him outside. So he's gone.
Yeah. Well, I never
Are we
was
out, are we out of initiative now?
Yeah, so we're all out of initiative.
Okay.
So you all can make another cool or discipline check to recover some strain.
Sure.
All right.
And then you can also talk about healing yourselves.
Yeah, I assume you're up to date with like first aid kits and stuff in here.
Yeah, there's a basic first aid kit in the kitchen.
It's completely out of stock of everything.
It has some band-aids.
Pizza delivery coupons. Or
And somebody's replaced the disinfectant with a bottle of really sketchy vodka.
Great.
I do have some Sting.
And some
on me.
Windex.
All right. So first I'm gonna check on the Yakuza thug that I threw into the bar,
Okay.
and just check him out, make sure he's not going to die from his injuries.
You don't need to make a check.
Okay.
You basically make sure he is still alive, and he is.
All right.
Biggest concern is concussion. You take a few. You straighten out his, lay him out on the bar so
Yep,
that his neck's
exactly.
not at a bad angle. The Yakuza that you shot, by the way, is dead.
Oh boy. Oh no. Now
Murder.
this is on me. Dude,
Yeah.
I was just signing up for free drinks and to be your IT friend.
Yeah.
What have you done?
What do you guys
Oh,
think
no.
about contacting Nadia and saying like, "Hey, the Yakuza attacked this club"?
Oh boy.
We want to go deeper into the web of
Dude,
lies.
do we want this?
They did. They threatened us with weapons. That's
You
the
could
same.
Okay.
you could get in
Yeah.
touch with
Yeah.
you could get in touch with Nadia,
So
and you could have her owe you a small favor that might help, but there's no guarantees.
Because this could give the Tri-Mafia leverage over the Yakuza to not start another war, and then it would also put us in some good graces and maybe get us out of trouble here.
we probably
I
need
don't
to figure
see
out
how
what we're
this
gonna
gets
do
us
with
out of
Max.
trouble.
What?
I think we have to figure out what's going on with Max and why he was killed. Hopefully identify his killer and maybe bring that to the table. Because without that, I feel like we don't really have much other than a lot of dead bodies and, guns pointed at us.
And camera footage showing the whole thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
and
we got
as you determine,
Wait,
that
should we-
is super hard to fake or spoof.
So we should tie all these guys up.
Hold on, first off, should we delete the footage of us killing Yakuza people? Us killing...
Us?
Yeah.
Only one. Three of them are still okay.
It went
if we
against
got
my
away?
directives to cause lasting harm.
Thrasher, you're in the system. You could just go in and
Yeah.
delete it yourself.
You know what? Yeah, I don't even need to ask. Like,
Sure.
I'm gonna go in.
Oh,
Yeah.
strange. That whole fight. Nothing happened. Weird.
All right, we gotta tie these guys up though, right?
Can
Like,
I
we
collect
can't-
like a Fletcher off one of these guys?
Absolutely.
All right. Can I collect 2 Fletchers? How many Fletchers? How many Fletchers can I take?
You can certainly dual wield Fletchers if you want.
Cool.
Do you have any skill in ranged light?
No skill in that. I have skill in ranged heavy. They don't have any heavy weapons.
I have
They have
skill.
pistols and brass knuckles.
I have skill in ranged light. Can I have one of those?
Oh, sure,
Yeah, you
fine,
absolutely
fine.
can.
All right. I
There
still
are 3 pistols lying on the
I
ground.
still want one though.
Okay.
I'm good with my katana.
They also are they also, at least one of them you noticed, has a light sort of Under Armour vest under their
You should
shirt.
get that.
I should.
Because I have at least soak too.
I have 1 soak,
Yeah.
and I'm half dead. I really
Yeah,
need.
you should get that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should probably give you. I have a couple of.
Oh yeah, you're
of
like
healing
yeah,
a
items.
darts.
Yeah, I have some slap patches.
Yeah.
So you could give him a slap patch, or you can make a medicine check to heal him. It's up to you.
Do you want some lo-fi? for
I
the
don't.
pain?
I don't spend slap patches
Okay,
on
yeah.
people who kill other organic humans.
All right.
So I'll just do medicine.
Fair enough.
All right. So what's your wound threshold? What's the actual
Mine.
threshold?
10.
All right. So you're at half.
So yeah.
It's average then. If it's
Okay.
below half, it's easy. If it's at half, it's average.
All right. Let's
that's
see.
pretty good.
3 successes.
So you heal 3.
Oh, nice. I'm feeling on top of
While
the
this
world.
is going on,
You don't have
and
like
no,
surgeon or anything, do you?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
while this is going on and no one's paying attention, I'm getting rid of that tacky jewelry, putting it in the pockets of the dead henchmen. So I'm gonna remove
Alright.
that from my inventory.
And then you guys tie up the 2 living Yakuza. Yeah, you put all the jewelry in the pocket of the dead Yakuza.
Yep.
Yeah, so these are Fletcher pistols.
All right. Range light, damage 4.
Pierce 2,
Yep.
Vicious 2.
Crit 2.
Oh man,
Pierce
that
2,
crit
Vicious
too.
2.
Yeah.
We're doing some crits.
This
dude.
is definitely an upgrade for your pistol.
Yeah.
Wait, can you even use the pistol? Will it kill someone if you use it?
I'm just holding on to it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's certainly not a non-lethal
now it
weapon.
won't. Now it won't kill anyone because you're taking it.
I'm just
Yeah.
holding on to it.
Yeah.
And so you said there was some light armor around too.
So yeah, there's an Under Armour vest. Unfortunately, it was the guy you shot.
Oh,
so
no.
It still works.
Okay.
You hit him high up in the chest. It missed the vest. It's a little blood. A little gross. You feel a little squeamish.
This whole night's been pretty squeamish and gross.
Yeah.
I feel like.
You hit a dead body. You can do
Yeah.
anything now.
I feel like we're gonna need this. Like we're.
That's when things got weird.
Yeah.
All right, but you do have soak +1 then, so you have soak 2 now, which is completely worthless against Fletcher's.
Yep.
Still.
Well, just one more soak, and I'll.
All right. Is there anything else on their bodies that is at all useful?
I mean,
or
brass
noteworthy?
knuckles.
Yeah.
They've all got pads. They're all.
I'll
the
take
pads
brass
are all-
knuckles.
Sure. It's a It's a brawl weapon.
Could you get that?
Oh,
up
yeah,
for me?
sorry.
Thanks.
All right.
Should be where all the swords.
There's
and stuff
one
are.
of them's got a cred stick. That's got 25 credits on it that you can steal.
Cool.
We're not thieves.
Cashing in this bounty.
Yep. One of them is in fact worth about 500 credits. If the one was talking to Shad, if she
Oh.
makes it to her bail hearing, because she's missed her bail hearing a couple
Really?
times, she'd be worth
Oh.
500 credits.
When does she need to be
Whoa.
there?
2 days.
Oh.
So that's a midnight run. It's fine.
All right. Let's stick them
I'm
in the
just gonna lock a
fridge.
person in the fridge and then take them to bail in 2 days. It'll be
Just
fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
exactly. Lock
Yeah.
them in the fridge. Let's back something heavy against the door, and
I don't know, man. This is-
I don't need your help. I have 3 brawn. I can move something heavy by myself.
You're gonna have to turn off the fridge though, otherwise they might freeze to death.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Fair
there's
enough.
gonna be a
those
lot of
supplies,
spoiled food.
all
you
those
know?
no.
That wouldn't be a painful death, though.
real quick. Can we take stock of what we have here? We have Max the dead body.
Yep.
We have a dead Yakuza.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
2
we
live
have
Yakuza.
2 live Yakuza currently knocked out.
In the fridge.
In the are they in the fridge now?
They're in the fridge.
Okay.
now.
Yes, that's where I put them.
Okay.
All right. The walk-in refrigerator.
Yeah, I
Okay.
put them in the
You
fridge.
also have one escaped Yakuza.
Oh right.
Yeah.
We need to call Nadia, otherwise we're gonna come back with the Yakuza army.
We need
could-
to leave. What if we just left?
We
We
could
just
also
left this club.
we could also go to a third party. We could talk to the NAPD.
At this
and Ana
point-
Peralta.
I think we've done things wrong.
Yeah, we can't call police.
Oh, from my perspective,
Yeah.
you've done things oh so right.
All right, I'm gonna call Nadia and get her
right.
up to speed
All
on
right.
what's
So,
happening here.
are you all staying in the club, or are you leaving the club as you're making the call?
We can hide.
We
can
should
hide.
not be in this club.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need
gonna,
to-
I'm gonna lock up as best I can with the shot out lock and turn up all the lights.
Where do we
You shove the door shut. As you walk away, the door swings back open.
Close.
where do we each live? Do we have our own kind of places?
You do all have. You two have apartments. Actually, I'm going to say you don't have an apartment.
Okay,
All
since
right.
I don't need to sleep.
Okay.
Right. It's also hard to get an apartment if you're.
That's okay. I can eternally walk the streets.
Well, I mean, I have a place.
You have to get recharges.
You guys
Okay,
can
right.
come to my place.
Should
I
we do something with
guess.
Yeah.
Max? Like, should we unhide his body in my office?
Wait,
Let's
why?
do that. Because at least it's not hidden in my
It's
office.
been hidden perfectly.
Oh wait, how about this? Oh wait, no, he's Yakuza as well, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what if we like staged the bodies to where it looked like it was like.
All right.
Oh, yes.
You know
yes.
what? I'm going to say I don't think you have time to do
Okay.
that
Okay.
if you want to leave in any reasonable
Okay,
time.
No,
let's
let's
leave
leave.
everything where it is.
Yeah,
Hidden
it's
this club down.
They'll be fine. Max is perfectly hidden. They're in the fridge. The one dead guy's just laying on the floor. It's fine.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
As we leave, I'm gonna call Nadia though to be like, "What do we do? This is what's happened."
All right, so you call up and the phone rings, or the all the pad rings for a little bit, and then groggy. Shad, what the heck is going on? It is 5 o'clock in the morning. Why are you calling me?
Some of what's his name? I wrote it down here.
That's
Max
me,
Harada's Yakuza men came in the club and messed things up. Max is dead. One of the Yakuza members is dead. We locked him in the fridge and got out of there.
Her little picture on your screen is doing exactly this.
Sorry.
Hold on. Max Harada's dead.
Yes.
You've locked Yakuza in your fridge.
Yes.
You've fleeing the club.
Yes.
Did you kill Max Harada, Shad? Did you
No.
kill Max Harada?
We have footage. It wasn't us. But he is currently in my office.
Who killed that other Yakuza?
Oh no, dude, don't.
You know, one of my workers.
It
in
was Joseph
self-defense.
Skinner.
one of my workers in self-defense.
Yeah.
They came in guns blazing,
I can't. They really didn't.
guns pointing at my neck. Sure.
Max, you're in serious trouble.
Oh,
Or sorry,
I'm not
Shad.
Max.
You're
Max is in trouble.
Shad,
He's
you're
dead.
in serious
The
trouble.
troubles are gone.
Do you know who Max Harada is, right?
I do now.
You killed the nephew
I did not
of the
kill
head
him.
of the
We have
Yakuza
footage.
in this neighborhood.
Oh, can we send her the footage from your phone?
I assume
How does
so,
that work?
Yeah, you could send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the footage we have. We have the footage of the murder.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Thrasher.
You just pop in. I've been listening this whole time.
Who the hell are you?
Thrasher.
Send her the,
Yeah,
send her the YouTube clip.
Yeah, that
He's
helps me.
he's my IT guy at the club.
Just send her the
Yep.
YouTube clip.
Here, I got the clip. I'll send her the clip.
Dear God in heaven. She watches it for a minute. Great. Well, congratulations. You have probably, because you're associated with us, you've probably started a war.
They started the war, to be fair.
No. Somebody killed the nephew of the local Yakuza in your club. You started the war. Do you... All right, I'm going to tell you something because I owe you. And then I'm going to tell you something you're not going to like. Max, we got him a job. He was working for some guy in Watson, the local construction outfit. It's the Wayland subsidiary that's been rebuilding here. There's a guy, Dobson. Dobson. The guy Dobson, he owes us. So, Tetsuya wanted his nephew to have a job, so we leaned on Dobson. He got him a job. It was all part of us and them staying cool with each other. And now, if Max is dead, who do you think they're going to blame? Well, I'll tell you who they're not going to blame. It's not the Trimoff. So, good luck at figuring out what happened, because if they don't, then I guess the Yakuza's just going to kill the three of you, and we're not going to have a war, and that's going to be great for us.
We're going to find who actually committed this murder
Ah,
and
yeah,
bring
that-
her in. That will, I'm assuming, maybe buy us our lives or a quick death.
If you figure out, if you can prove to the Yakuza who actually did it, yeah, maybe they won't kill you. And then you can keep working our club for us.
Ooh, whoa, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought it was your club.
Hey, who is this?
Shad, you have told everybody that this is your club since the very beginning.
I mean, their club, my club.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I kind of like you, Shad. So I hope you don't end up chopped into little pieces and dumped in the Pacific. So good luck.
At least I'll have my records left behind. People never revive.
One hit wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. And she
Alright.
click.
Oh,
What?
you should have asked her if she recognized the person in the footage.
Well, we showed her the footage. She didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
fair enough.
did not
Yeah.
seem to recognize.
Yeah.
All right, fair
okay.
enough.
Well,
Is there any way we could look on the net to figure out who this person
Well,
is
here's
through
the
facial
thing.
recognition?
Oh, okay. I
Do
mean,
you know how many people live in New Angeles?
But I mean, this guy's a master. Did
I,
you see the way he was manipulating that footage and locked the door?
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you know how many people live in New Angeles, though?
I will recite that fact, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Officially, it's 500 million.
Officially, 500 million people live in New Angeles.
Unofficially, it's probably twice that much.
Unofficially, it's probably twice that much.
No, you can't
Yeah,
just do a,
that'd be impossible.
facial
Okay.
recognition search unless they were already fairly famous.
Is there a way you could hack like the other cameras in the streets to follow her out of the club?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
we could do that.
you could probably poke around. There may be other leads you can follow up on and see if you can
Yeah.
find stuff out as well.
We could follow up with this Dobson guy to find out more about Max, potentially. I have the corporate drone talent, and I also used to work for Wayland. So I could call in a small
yes.
favor.
You could,
Right.
And
because Watson is a affiliate of Well,
yes.
it is a company that is owned by another company that is in
Sure.
no way owned by the consortium.
Sure.
Tunk, do you still have your drone too? You can use that to survey.
I do have.
Wait, his name Tunk?
my
I've been
da-
calling you Plunk. I'm sorry, man.
Should have said something.
Joseph Skinner.
I thought that was
You
an
have gone
inside
far
joke.
down in my regards.
Well, it's part of your program not to correct humans. So you unpack your drone and
Yeah. Yes, my combat drone.
Mhm.
All right.
So are you going to the house first and then starting to call around and search around, or are you?
If we need somewhere to go, we can go to my place and then kind of take it from there.
I mean, what are we gonna do at your place?
I mean, we're not doing this stuff in like the middle of the street.
Or killing people.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess what time is it right now?
It's about 6 in the morning.
Okay, are people starting to kind of come
Yeah,
out?
it's starting to
Yeah.
pick up a little bit.
All right.
You may
Right.
want to
Yeah.
find a place to lie low. You may also want to get some sleep.
I'm also
I
gonna
do not require
yeah.
sleep.
I'm also gonna send an email to my employees that say you don't have to come into work tomorrow. Or do not go into
Yeah,
work
there's some
tomorrow.
remodeling. Do not come in.
Bold, all
All right.
caps.
So you get back to Joseph Skinner's apartment. It is because you're still not really making it as a super successful
Sure.
runner. It is well below plaza level in
Okay.
the Undercity, about 30 stories down.
Okay.
There is no sunlight down here
Yep.
at all. The air is kind of cloying and steamy actually at this part because it's near a bunch of smeltery pipelines.
Okay.
It's constant like back of the nostrils smell of sulfur.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have one window in your little condo hab. Unfortunately, 2 weeks ago somebody put a holographic sign in front of the window, so now you have garish, flickering holographic light shining in your window all the time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can I also have like one whole wall dedicated to like pictures and thread of me trying to
yeah.
figure out
Oh,
who
yeah.
framed me?
Yeah.
Yes.
They-
All right. That is the distinguishing feature of my apartment.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there's a mattress in the other
I'm
corner.
gonna spend some time like looking at it and like move a couple threads around. To make more sense, you know? Like,
All right, guys. Welcome to the thrash pad. Don't break anything.
all right. Okay, can we load the footage or the face of this woman into my drone somehow so that it would recognize her if it saw her?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
All right,
You could give the drone very basic instructions like stay outside the apartment if you see this person, alert me.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the drone to just kind of like do a sort of search around this maybe the 3 or so blocks around the club to search that area and then come back.
All right. You can search the block because
All right.
blocks are huge.
All right.
And they're potentially 1 to 200 stories high.
All right, the drone will just start
Yeah.
searching that block.
Right. It's going to be very slow. And,
Yeah, of course.
And if you're not directly controlling the drone, it's not super accurate, but maybe you'll get a hit.
All right, never mind. Screw that.
No, it's not the worst idea. Because you can tell the drone to do it autonomously, or you can jack into the drone directly and run it yourself, in which case there'll be a much better chance of finding something.
I'm gonna set the mood of the room. I'm browsing through your collection. I noticed you have some vinyl, which was, I was like, whoa, that's really valuable. But I'm gonna Bluetooth my own music in and play some Moonies in Love.
Oh, yeah.
Just quietly, maybe just the instrumental to like set the mood of the room. No lyrics.
Cool. Good.
That will give you a boost die in all your next checks, I'm assuming, right?
I will let Derek decide whether that gives him a boost die or a
I
setback
hate the
die.
song. I hang out with you all the time. I hear it every single day.
I guess it's going to be a setback die.
I get some credits for every play, so just let me
Just give me this.
.0012 credits for every play.
All right. Yeah, you got like 5 credits last year.
Yeah.
It was all from the club. All right. So, have your corporate friends turned up anything?
Oh, was I supposed to be doing that?
I
No,
don't
sorry,
know
that
what
was
else to
me,
do.
Derek, not like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you could contact Wayland using your small favor.
Sure.
You could contact somebody else using your you owe me one.
Sure.
Or you could save that for later. Somebody could also make a streetwise check or a knowledge society check. Maybe call around. You do remember that Max came into the club relatively often. He's been there for weeks. So you could call around regular patrons or club members. There's a few different avenues you could pursue.
I noticed that he flirted a lot with one of the waitresses at the club, so I'm gonna try to contact her.
Who didn't he flirt with or yell at?
Sure.
But no, that's a,
I noticed
that's
he
a
never
good-
yelled at her.
Oh, well,
Alright.
in that case.
It's true love.
Yeah.
So if I want to send her an email, do I make a check for that?
Just call her.
No, you could just.
All
but
right.
You could also just. Call
After I
her.
sent out that email, I was like, "Don't come into work. Do not come to work tomorrow."
Yeah.
That is all.
Go ahead and give him a call.
All right. I'll call up Sandra.
Sandra.
Yeah.
You obviously just woke her up because she was working last night and went to bed like 3 hours ago. Shad, why'd you send us an email? It's the club. What is going on?
We're getting ready tomorrow for a big surprise party for Max. I don't know if you knew his birthday was tomorrow, so we're having the club cleared out for that. I was wondering if you had us.
Oh, great. Hey, could I take tomorrow off then?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Paid time off.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I have no money jokes on her.
Ask her questions.
All right, sorry.
Quit lying.
We're trying to find Max to get some details on. It's a surprise party, but he knows what's coming. We're trying to get some details on the party. Do you know where I can find him? He's not answering his pad.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing something degenerate.
Ooh.
I can find his number. She goes and rummages around. He's given it to me often enough. Why are you throwing him a party? Like, the guy's a sleazebag.
Yeah, but he's paying tons of money, including your paid time off.
Oh, great. Sure. She gives you his number. So you have his pad number. Is there anything else?
Do you know? Has he talked to you about where he's been recently? If we need to meet him in person anywhere?
Go and make a charm check.
Sure. So that would be 2 proficiency dice.
Yeah, I'm not going to have you make a deception check because that's reasonably believable that you would throw a party for a rich sleazebag to make some money.
So yeah, green one. And then what's the difficulty?
Difficulty is just going to be because you're her boss, I'm
Yeah.
going to say it's easy, but there is a setback because you did wake her up.
All right, let's see what happens. 1 success.
All right. Oh. I mean, God, where do I start? I mean, he would not shut up whenever he would talk to me. But talked about work a lot, how hard it was, how much he hated his manager. They got into some kind of fight or something too, I think, like a week ago. Older guy, middle-aged guy, like real suit and tie type, came in. They got in a yelling match. I mean, but no. Otherwise, he loved talking about going down to Manta, hitting up some of the clubs down there. There was a party boat. It was going to head out in a week or something. I think it was headed to the Galapagos. I was talking about that maybe. I asked him how he could afford so much time off, and he said, "Well, I mean, what's my boss gonna do?" And then he laughed.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Ask his boss's name.
Oh, what's your boss's name? Oh, what's his boss's name? Sorry.
Was it Dobson?
It's probably Dobson.
Is it Dobson?
I don't know what his name was. I don't remember.
All right. Did you get a chance to listen to that remix of Movies in Love I sent out to everyone?
Thanks, boss. I'll see you in a week. Click.
All right. So we gotta look for this manager for this Wayland Construction Company.
We could also
Watson Industrial Solutions.
Say that one more time.
Watson Industrial Solutions.
So we also have Max's pad number, which he did not have on him when he died. So presumably someone could have taken it, either the woman who killed him, or they took it maybe back to the boss. If Thrasher can run a trace on the call, and try and get a location off of it.
Technology is crazy, guys.
All right. Yeah. That's not going to be easy.
Okay.
And there's there's always the risk
that
you get backtraced.
Okay.
But you have good defenses for that.
None.
None.
I've never.
Oh.
I'm
What?
actually very new to this.
But high risks, high reward.
Absolutely.
It's all right. I too aspire to be something much more than what I currently am.
All right,
I believe that we too can make these, reach these goals.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yes, that's what you always say to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. This is what I want to do.
Hard computers check.
Oh, I got it.
Here, let me
running.
assist, and I turn off the music.
Thank you. Sorry, hard is 3?
3.
Okay.
And are you going to upgrade it?
Story.
I should probably story
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm also going to store it.
Okay.
So you can
What?
leave it
No.
there.
All right.
Oh yes, I was already planning on it.
Okay,
replace
so that
with
turns
red.
a green to
Yep.
a yellow and a purple to a red.
Mm-hmm.
Despair. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
This will be fine.
I'm trying to think.
Okay. Don't forget to blow on it.
Yeah, here we go. All right, this is gonna go great. This is great. All those yellows.
Look at how many yellow dice we have.
Oh,
That.
That's pretty okay.
you got
Yeah, good news.
3 successes, 3
Good
threats.
news.
Yeah.
Backtrace.
No, it was successful. It was successful.
Yes,
Quite successful.
yes.
Smash your pad immediately after you run it.
So you trace the call as it rings and nobody picks up,
Mhm.
but the call is going to the Midas Arcology, which is owned by Watson, and it has a lot employees of Watson live there.
Plot thickens.
Okay.
And you're a good enough runner that you do realize you are being backtraced.
Yeah. Okay.
Right about the time when they pinpoint your location.
All right, guys, help me take all these pictures and calls down. Don't get them mixed up. Do not get them mixed up.
Should I hide under your dirty laundry?
I'm picking up from your demeanor that we need to leave
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I delete your song playing history, so there's no trace of me there.
Okay, yeah, we should leave, and I probably should have just done this outside.
I'm gonna call my drone and tell it to
It did not spot.
That's fair.
Right.
I should have
I'm
this
gonna call it
outside.
back and have it do kind of an Overwatch thing and let us know if anyone's approaching.
Is
All
this thing armed too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it has guns on it.
Oh, not
A
lethal?
gun.
No, they're very lethal.
Oh.
I'm not killing anyone.
Oh, okay. The logic checks out.
It has to. I'm a bioroid. My logic always checks out.
All right.
All right, so we leave ASAP.
So you leave.
Yep.
Heading
Yeah.
towards the Midas Arcology.
Yeah. At this point, I think we could probably set up a meeting with this Dobson. This Dobson
You
guy.
want to set up a meeting with him?
Do we?
No?
Why not? Wait. What is our goal here?
We need to find Max's killer so that the crime off and the Yakuza don't kill us.
Okay. And you don't think Dobson would have helpful information?
Don't we? Isn't he our prime suspect
Is-
for who killed
Oh,
Max?
So what are we gonna do when we find him?
Torture him for information?
Okay.
No, that is completely illegal
Oh, okay.
and against my directives. It should be against your directives.
There is another possibility, which is something a runner might actually think about.
Okay.
So, Watson, like most major corporations, keeps a lot of their systems off of the main network.
Okay.
Even if they are on the network, they usually keep their best firewalls, protecting people from coming in from the outside and messing with their stuff.
Sure.
It's a lot easier to hack into their system if you're inside.
Okay. All right. So maybe that's the plan then.
Okay.
We get to
So-
Watson.
Okay.
And
we
that-
we go to the corporation,
Mhm.
Watson, and then you hack into their system.
Yes.
And I'll stand on guard.
And we're just hoping to find anything
Any information on Dobson? Is
on Max Harada.
Max Harada, yeah.
He probably wrote a memo, like a to-do list, like
Kill.
Max
Yeah.
before 5 p.m.
Or we could find history of the footage that was altered too from his computer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or even search for this lady's face in employee records
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, we could probably do that stuff. All right.
All right.
All right. Yeah, let's
We've
let's
been
head
walking
there.
out of the building this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to takes you about an hour to get across town. It is Saturday, which means there are less people working in the Watson Arcology. The Midas Arcology, and you get through the Bay State Kayambe to a part called Neo Broadway, which is the latest area of renovation that this region of New Angeles is undergoing, and Watson's a big part of that. And the first thing they did is along this new thoroughfare, built their headquarters arcology. It's got that neo what's that style? Neo Art Deco, that's right. Then sort of the Neo Art Deco style that is only faintly smudged by all of the smog. It's a huge building. There are hundreds of entrances and exits. All of them are guarded. So getting in might be you'll have to figure out how you want to get in past the guards.
Yeah, what's the security look like? What are we talking about?
As you're walking along the plaza level, keeping in mind, of course, plaza level is still 50 to 100 stories above ground level.
Yeah.
But so you're walking along the L squares, looking at the main entrance. There's the desk for a secretary. There's looks like 3 or 4 security guards on duty. It's a mix of Biroid and human security.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Zero gravity.
No.
Okay, no. Second question, what is
Yes.
the verticality like here?
Well, it goes up another 228 stories above you.
Okay.
Yep.
You could parkour all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
What about if we find some kind of like service entrance, like maybe where
Yeah,
you know
There
where
are-
the laundry gets picked up.
There are plenty of service entrances. You might be able to get in there. It would certainly be easier if you had someone let you in, but
Right.
Also, with
Hey, we know someone here, don't we?
Okay.
what?
We
guys.
know, don't we know like?
Oh yeah, I
one
have
of your
my
buddies?
corporate
Yeah.
my corporate drone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
That sounds like a small favor.
That-
Letting some people into your building. That's super.
I mean,
I think that's a small favor.
yeah, a guest pass or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
yeah, honestly,
What-
I'll take that.
You accept that? All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, who do you call?
Let's go, Tyler Botts, my old.
Tyler Potts.
Yeah, my old buddy from the moon. He moved down here a few years ago.
Got a job with Watts
Got a
Watson.
job with Watts Watson. I was his reference.
You dated your sister for
Yeah.
a year, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Tyler.
Hey.
Joe, what's going on,
Hey
man?
just we're living the Wayland dream still.
Really? I heard you got like fired or something.
You heard that, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, that really sucks, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it was pretty bad.
No kidding.
Yeah, so
That's a bummer.
it is. It is a bummer. So anyway, but I still love, Wayland in general, any kind of subsidiaries, you guys, they've always been good to me. Well, except for the firing part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my friend Shad, and he is very interested in construction and basically what you guys do here. I was wondering if you could potentially give him and maybe us a small tour.
Yeah,
You did not introduce me. I am Tunk A9ZC66.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Would that be okay? Just
What was the that one manager's name? Oh, what was it?
Dobson.
Dobson.
All right. I'm like, yeah, Dobson's my uncle. Like,
dude, quit lying.
Also, who's Dobson? Who?
oh, I thought you.
It's a
knew
very
that.
big corporation.
Yeah.
He's a senior manager here. Sorry, I thought you would know.
Oh, why don't you call him then, man?
Yeah, he's your uncle. Why didn't you tell me about him? Why you told me to do this favor for you?
I don't want to be known through my family. I would like
Yeah,
to,
just through your friends.
my friends.
Hey, man.
Look, we just need a favor.
You trying to get in the building or something? Is that what's going on, man? Is that what's going on, Joe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's convenient for you. I'm working Saturday. I can let you in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
And then just don't tell anyone I did it. Is that cool?
That's absolutely cool. We have great secret keepers.
Where you at? And you can tell me your location.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
That seemed too easy. I'm a little suspicious.
No, I mean he owed me a favor, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that should have been easier than I thought.
He's
it
a
would be.
corporate drone. He's not
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So you meet up at the service, one of the service laundry entrances. He opens the door. Hey, come on.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, just you're not gonna do anything.
No, you
weird.
won't even know we're here.
Okay.
Is it wearing a bloody bulletproof vest?
He's got. He's got
I got clothes on over.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, I figure you're probably trying to steal a printer or something. That's cool.
I needed to recharge my batteries.
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
thieves.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. That must suck.
Thank you. It does.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to work. Yeah, just don't. Like I said, don't tell
Yeah.
anyone I did this.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
And he leaves.
Right.
So you were inside the arcology now.
Right.
It is a big building. I mean, just floor after floor after floor. There's like central atriums, which are the size of skyscrapers that are just
Sure.
open space.
Okay.
What's our
We need a map.
What's
or
our movement
something.
like
Yeah.
inside this? Is it relatively unrestricted now that we're inside?
Yeah, once you're inside, so there are sections.
Sure.
I mean, it's layered security. There are sections that you will definitely not be able to get into.
Yeah.
But you're in some of the outer residential, commercial areas. You just think you need to find a place to plug in.
Okay, that's all. All right, that seems easy. So I mean, what would we check then? Just various rooms as we're going
Yeah,
across?
various
yeah.
offices.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a easy perception check for me.
Oh,
somebody.
cool. I'm perceptive.
Yeah, as you look around the arcology.
Yeah.
Can I help you look and give you a boost?
Well, let me ask you this: what's your perception skill? Do you have any?
No.
Okay, then
It's a career skill, though.
I'll take a I'll take a boost from
Alright.
you. Yeah. Did you say easy?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
All
success
right.
with 2 advantages.
With 2 advantage, you find. So you go down. You take an elevator down about 10 stories. You find yourself in a service area. Work your way through it a little bit. Finally, you find a empty. Looks like actually it's been abandoned for a while, considering the dust.
Okay.
Room. It's one of those. It's a big office space, a lot of cubicle spaces in it, and the advantage is most of the terminals have been shut off, but you find one plug that never actually got shut off, and you're able to hook into it.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Did my drone have to stay outside?
No, you can bring it with you.
Oh, cool.
So
Alright.
the drone's hovering along behind you.
Nice.
So you're all in a big cubicle farm space.
Alright.
That's probably it's probably like half the size of a football field of just cubes.
Oh boy. Okay.
Floor wall that forms a glass meeting room, cubes, meeting room, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
All dusty. It's only lit by emergency lighting.
What are the entrances and exits like?
You came in one entrance, which is pretty far away now. You had to go sort of in the middle of the cube farm. There's another entrance along that same wall, and then another entrance in the far wall from you.
Okay. I'm going to set my drone to just kind of go and hover up sort of by the ceiling and keep an eye on the doors.
Okay. You actually can't see all 3 doors at the same time from where you are.
Oh, can the drone do that?
The drone can't either because of those floor-to-ceiling panels.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So you could set the drone on one of the doors, and you could keep an eye on the other 2.
All right, we'll do that.
Yep.
Okay.
So we each take a door?
I don't need you. I have
there's
a
also
Oh, sorry.
yeah. There's also there are also other facilities off of this, like a couple of bathrooms,
Sure.
that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
you're pretty sure they don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll watch the doors that go places.
All right. So you, Thrasher, you plug in.
Okay. Yes. All right.
And now you're going to need to hack the system.
Okay.
All right.
So here we go.
You
This
going on a run?
is yes.
And what are the other 2 going to do while you're doing this? Just so in.
So you're watching all the doors?
Yeah.
I don't know what there is for me to do then. Just hang around with you in case someone comes to the doors?
Sure. Yeah, we
All
can.
right.
How about we can set up on either side of the 2 main doors that we came in.
Sure.
Okay,
know?
so you're staying in the middle of the room alone, and you're going into the 2 main doors.
Yeah. So I have to be there, right? Because I have to be physically.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Okay.
to plug your
Yeah.
pad into
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it's a wireless connection, but it's very short range.
Sure. Okay.
If you did a wired connection, it would probably be more secure.
All right. Assuming I have a wire.
There is a wire in the
Okay.
terminal.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
Perfect.
Wired. Easy. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. So.
So, let's have you first break into the main system. That's the first step. And that one, because you're in the main system already, is going to be easy.
Okay.
So it's an easy computer hacking check.
All right. Brown. I did this earlier. It's 2 yellow, a green, and a purple.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. Here.
Easy.
You go.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah, easy. Easy,
All right.
easy.
Don't forget we have 3 story points for
Yes.
1 success, 3 advantages. 2 successes.
All right.
2 successes.
You could spend those 3 advantage to actually set up a permanent back door. In case you get locked out of the system in the future, you could
Ooh,
okay.
get back in.
Just get back in. Okay, yeah, I would love to do
And
that.
potentially move other that back door could be wireless, so you can move somewhere else and still be able to have access to this outer system.
Awesome.
All right. So you're starting to get into the system. You guys are just keeping an eye on things.
I'll take out my katanas.
Okay.
Just to have
Yeah,
that
you
ready.
pull out
Yeah.
your katana
Yeah.
because it's sweet.
Yeah. You're just kind of
Any
looking
chance I
looking
can,
at
yeah.
yourself in it.
The milky glass.
Checking out that reflection.
Yeah.
I'll pull out my Fletcher pistol and be examining how it works and
Okay.
playing with it.
Don't accidentally shoot it.
I would never cause lasting harm to a person.
All right. Once you're into the main system, there's going to be a number of subsystems, and you're actually going to have to search around for them.
Okay.
And so, first though, one of the things you notice is that there are sysops active on the system, patrolling it basically, like running sweeps, looking for intruders, that sort of thing. So as you start to poke around, they're going to start looking for you. Okay,
that sounds great.
But for now, nothing's happened yet. You're just in the system. It's quiet. That's basically the first round is you getting in.
Okay.
So we'll go to the second round. We're not in structured encounter yet, so
Okay.
I will need you to make a knowledge net check to sort of nail down, like, this is a big system. You're trying to figure out a few things to look for.
Okay. So knowledge net.
It's going to be average.
Average, so that's 2, correct?
Yeah.
Like those odds?
Yep.
Right.
And you know what? I'm going to add a setback die because of the size.
Okay.
And
I'm familiar, I guess it's a different corporation, but I'm familiar with Wayland Networks. Could I potentially get a boost for that?
I'll give you a boost die.
All right. Nice. Yeah. That seems
That's pretty
good.
good.
That's a success.
That one success.
Yeah.
All right. So you narrow it down to you run some searches, you send out some little search programs, and you narrow it down to a few subsystems, some management files for this Eric Dobson, some personnel files for Max Hamada.
So hold on. Dobson files, Harada files,
and another Dobson affiliated file that doesn't have any names on it.
Interesting.
All of them are behind ice.
Okay. Break it. And I don't know how much ice is there.
You don't know how much or what kind.
Sure. Okay. So at what point do I get my icebreakers ready?
You could do that right now as a maneuver. You could choose which icebreakers you want ready.
Okay.
And you can have 2 because of Codebreaker. Normally you'd only have 1 ready.
Yes. Well, Gordian Blade is my custom code.
Okay.
And I want that one active. So I'm going to say I have Gordian Blade active.
Okay. Code Gatebreaker. Nice.
Yep. And then the only thing... So hold on. Gordian Blade. And then barriers would shut me out pretty hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with barriers, so I'm going to select Corroder as my other active icebreaker.
Classic icebreaker.
Yep, and what do sentries do? Nothing. They're not going to stop me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Wayland doesn't have sentries.
I admire your enthusiasm in this regard.
Okay.
So you do your search.
Okay.
Then the sysops is going to, if you
There.
Oh, thanks. If you imagine you're sweeping through the network, it's almost your detection, your little detection rating on your pad starts to grow and start to glow and flash as stuff like starts to sniff on you.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay.
So suddenly it starts to flash a bright red because some sysops has realized there's an intruder in the system.
Okay.
However, the 2 threat is that actually, in this case, I'm going to say that they don't know that you're coming from the inside. Sysops doesn't.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
good.
So,
That's good for our health.
Yeah.
all right. Meanwhile, also, what's your vigilance? Because you're actively linked to your drone, right?
Yep. 0. I have no ranks in vigilance.
All right. What's your willpower?
2.
All right. So that's going to set the difficulty of this check.
Nice.
Actually, I should have. Hold on. Let me grab the card for your drone.
Oh. That would be handy.
That would be handy.
And this is from the adversary decks that are also available for purchase today, along with Shad of the Beanstalk. You can get them at your local retailer or online.
There we go. Combat drone.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
It is less vigilant than you are, so
Oh.
it's better that you're looking for it correctly.
What? Oh, tip it up.
right. Let's see.
My little buddy.
Dice tray.
Ah, it's too late.
Reroll.
Oh, sure. All right. Buddy, they're going to suffer a setback.
So much
Ooh,
dice.
oh boy.
This is going well.
All right.
That's a lot of successes.
So here's what happens. As you're watching through your drone, suddenly there's a movement below it, and the drone's like the camera starts to spin wildly, and you realize that the drone, somebody snuck up behind the drone, grabbed it, and threw it.
Oh boy.
You hear a clattering sound from over there, but the threat is that after a moment the drone like it reboots. The drone's still active. It hasn't been destroyed, but it was taken out for a minute.
Sure. Okay. That seems bad.
All right.
You want to go I'll cover
so
these doors?
Yeah, stay here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Okay. So you start heading in that direction. You
Yep.
stay to cover the doors. Give me a perception check, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you doing? You're going there to look to see what happened, or
Yeah, I mean, I want to kind of sneak through the cubicle farm, but I'm not very sneaky.
so you could do stealth. You could do perception if you're actively looking for somebody, or you could use. I would let you use vigilance if you're not really trying to look for somebody. You're just getting over there and trying to stay on guard.
Can I have my drone kind of take a look around over there?
Not now.
Okay, not at this point. It's
yeah,
still
the drone's got to reboot.
Okay, all right.
You're lucky it wasn't just destroyed.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to, so I've got my stun baton out in one hand, Fletcher pistol in the other.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I just like holding it, don't worry. And I'm going to kind of, I'll sneak. I'm going to try and sneak. I'll sneak over there. I'll
Okay.
use stealth. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be. Here you go.
Oh, good.
However, you are sneaking through a bunch of cubes,
Yes.
and it's dark. I'm gonna give you
Oh, there you
two
go.
steps.
It all
Okay.
evens out.
Let's use
Yeah.
a story point.
That's probably a good idea.
There we go. Even Stevens.
Oh boy.
This is so bad.
Those reds will be blank.
That's a total, no, one success.
Yeah.
One success. Hey.
All right, you sneak through the cube farm.
Okay.
You lose sight of everyone else. You get up to your drone, actually, and then you peek around one of the cubes, and you see a hard-faced woman wearing light body armor with a pistol out, moving cautiously down the road. Yes, you recognize her.
Yes,
It's
she
the-
is. She is
yeah.
that person. Okay.
And she's headed right for
Oh boy.
Thrasher's
no.
location.
Do I have any way to communicate with the other two other than shouting?
Thrasher
You
before
could
she gets
call them on your phone, but I mean, that's gonna be
Sure.
noticeable. At this point, so you can make actually I need I need you to make a vigilance check as well.
Oh. Luckily, I have 0 XP spent in vigilance and 1 will. All right, what's the difficulty?
Difficulty. This one is just going to be average.
That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, 2 to 1.
Never tell me the odds, right? 2 threat.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You don't hear anything,
All right.
Okay.
and you stay near the door because you figure your buddy has got this on lock.
All right.
I've
got the call.
I'm going to have everyone roll for initiative, and we're going to switch this to a structured encounter.
All
Okay.
right. Rolling vigilance. Or what do you want us to roll?
You're cool.
I'm cool.
You're definitely cool
Oh,
in this
I'm
case.
not cool.
All right,
That's so much worse for me.
Sorry, buddy.
On vigilance.
Vigilance.
Yeah, everyone else is vigilance. She is also... Actually, she is vigilance as well.
2 advantage.
I have a success and an advantage.
2 advantage.
All right. Well, we already determined what her vigilance is.
Oh no. Okay.
And the sysops did just spot you.
It's gonna be like a movie now, going back and forth between you and the Tron universe.
Yeah, you guys rolled terribly.
Yep.
Hope I'm not just sitting by the door of the whole encounter while you're fighting. I'm like, oh, it's still nothing.
I'm sure they got everything.
Anything.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Seems fine. Seems fine.
All right. So first NPCs. The first is going to be the sysops.
Okay.
And what the sysops wants to do is try and trace you and figure out where you're at.
Sure.
That's the first step in any, and that's a primary defense a sysops can have to get you out of here.
Sure.
So that's going to be an opposed computer sysops versus computer hacking check. What is your computer hacking skill?
My computer hacking skill, I have 2 in
Nice.
computer hacking.
Right, so good.
3 intellect.
Yep.
All right. So it's a pretty much a wash for
Okay.
for the sysops.
Okay.
You're just as good as they are.
Yep.
And you know what?
I used to work here. Oh boy. Hey, no, yeah. Change that back.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Send it right back. Yeah, there we go.
All challenge and proficiency.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Let's
Okay.
see.
That's not a success. Right?
It is not, but with 3 advantage. So
Okay.
it's a
Oh, boy.
failed trace. But with 3 advantage, you know what? It's still a successful trace because
Okay.
I can spend 3 advantage on a
Sure.
successful trace, which I'll do.
Okay.
So traces,
So that is 1 trace on me.
yes.
She knows I'm on Earth.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a
important.
Handy,
Nailed
there's
it.
a handy table for
Okay.
what traces.
I thought that was going to be so much worse.
The sysops, by the way, is not the mercenary. The
Yeah.
sysops is just
Yeah.
one person, so they know you're on Earth.
All right.
All right. Then the next NPC, something happens.
Cool.
The woman does not move in front of you. PC slot.
So that was her action, but she doesn't move, or she hasn't.
It was
acted
another
yet?
NPC.
Maybe it was
That
another
we don't
NPC.
see.
You don't know
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
right?
All
Okay.
right. Can my drone do anything yet?
The drone is back in action.
Okay.
So you can spend a maneuver to give it a command.
If you shoot, that'd be the same as him getting traced. Just a heads up.
What was it?
If you probably start shooting guns, that'd be the same as him being like discovered.
Yeah, that.
No?
How
you're
loud
not-
are these flechette
Oh.
pistols?
Not super loud.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and you're also in a like the level of dust. It's pretty abandoned in here.
Okay. I just thought shooting guns might set off like smoke detectors and all that stuff.
Nope.
All right.
Actually, specifically not because they're flechette weapons. They don't.
Oh, sweet.
They're just
Alright.
little coil guns.
Murder away.
All right.
So she's about medium range from you right now.
Okay. All right. That is the range.
moving down
of
cubicles.
Our Fletcher pistols and the light Fletcher on the combat drone.
Yeah, so you could tell the drone to go. It could actually take off and see her and then fire, and you would still have an action, so you could also shoot.
What if I? How close is she to Thrasher?
Probably long range. It's gonna be
Okay.
a little ways.
She can't see him yet.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm going to
A lot of cubes in the way.
tell my drone to. It's pretty quiet, the drone, or it can fly quietly. All right. I'm going to tell it to maneuver around behind her, like so. We're gonna pincer her.
Okay,
basically.
so it won't be able to attack this round. It's
That,
gonna-
Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
Uh,
so it starts flying,
Yep.
and you still have your action.
Is there an action I can take that would kind of give me a lasting benefit? I mean, if I aim, that would wear off by my next
So
action,
you
right?
could spend your whole turn aiming, and if she doesn't see you by next turn,
Okay.
with your incredible stealth, you would get 2 boost dice for like a full aim.
All right. Okay.
It's a risk.
Yeah, it is a risk. Bioroids do not take risks.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shout that some equivalent, some very boring equivalent of "We've got company." I'll be like, "There's an intruder in here with us," and then,
Oh man.
and then start shooting.
All right. So you've overcome your Biroid programming enough to actually take shots, but I assume you're not aiming for.
No, I'm not trying to kill her.
All right.
No, gosh, no.
Well, still, that's you don't even think about it at first, but
I do have the hamstring shot talent. Would I decide to use that now, or is that after I shoot? I guess we probably have to look it
actually.
up. 73.
Thank you.
Because yes, I specifically want to shoot to immobilize her.
So you would use it now because you're choosing to use it.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna use hamstring shot.
Okay.
Shoot for her hamstrings.
All right.
All right.
Give it a shot.
All
So
right.
medium range is 2 difficulty.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Also, 1 rank in adversary, so upgrade the difficulty of it once to a red. All right.
All right.
Do you want to spend a point to upgrade yours?
What do you guys think?
Sure.
How many do we have?
3.
2 right now.
2 right now.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
It'd be good if this hits.
All right. So those cancel out. 3 advantage.
All right, so you miss. So you take a shot and miss.
Yep.
But 3 advantage. You could use a hail of darts to try and bracket her into a cube, like so she's not going anywhere.
That works for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll do that.
All right, so she's paying attention to you,
Yep.
and also she's not going to be paying attention to your drone.
Yes. Okay.
So
Perfect.
cool.
So
All
she's
right.
kind of taking cover in a
Yeah,
cubicle.
so she does. So
Okay.
you open fire, and when you realize when you open fire that she probably was already moving when you yelled, "We have company." She dives into the cubicle. You shred the top of it with a hail of flechettes.
Okay. Good. Good.
All right. Another PC slot.
Can we check out the net?
Yeah. So
All right.
back in the
Yeah.
net.
Okay. Yeah. So
So you've located the 3 subsystems.
yes, let's start at the beginning here, and I want to try and access the Dobson files.
Sounds good. So you've chosen to make a run on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you make the run, now you learn what ice is behind it.
Okay.
After you've committed,
Yep.
and that is an ice wall.
Oh.
It's a simple barrier.
All right.
Strength 5.
Corroder.
What
Okay.
is the strength of Corroder?
Ooh, I wish I knew. Give me a second. After this. Corroder's strength is 4.
All right. All right. So your strength 4.
Mhm.
This ice is strength 5. You
Okay.
must, with a number of, you must get a number of successes. Each success adds 1 to your strength of your
Gotcha.
break attempt, and you must exceed its strength.
So no ties.
So you need basically 2 successes in this case.
Okay, well,
You need to get up to 6.
that's what I roll.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
All right. It
All
is
right.
always average.
It is always average.
Yep.
Cool.
And of course, if you fail,
Right.
that's also bad.
right. Okay.
That won't happen.
That is
Oh, yeah,
fine.
boom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
And with 2 advantage.
Yeah.
With 2 advantage.
So
Oh.
you could perform a second maneuver as an incidental in an act command maneuver. So you could use that to, or you could add a setback to the next attempt to trace you.
That well, they
'Cause you
kind of already
still-
know we're here though.
'Cause
On
you-
Earth.
They know we're on
Yeah,
Earth.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you do have a maneuver to rifle through what you've accessed already.
Okay.
Because you always have a maneuver too.
Sure.
All
Okay.
right. So you break the ice. You
Yes.
get into the management files.
Yes.
The ice will come back up at the end of your next turn, so you only have a few minutes to go through it.
Okay.
But you use an act command maneuver, which is basically the maneuver you use to just go through whatever, like do stuff in files, and you look through really quickly, start scanning some stuff.
Okay.
And what you see is that there are several projects that like various construction projects. Dobson seems to be in like financial management. It's something very corporate and incredibly boring.
Okay.
But some of his projects have recently failed due to Max's. Well, you're not sure if it's Max, but it's. But yeah, there's some incompetence going on, and some projects have failed, and there are 3 complaints from Dobson's superiors. The last one threatening, saying, if you and your team want to continue to work for Watson, this will be the last time you have failed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yes, so that's what you got. All right,
Cool.
and then let's see. There was one PC. We have another PC. No, you already went.
Yeah,
and then
let's
so
see.
NPC. Well, NPC and then you.
Okay.
So the mercenary pops her head around the side of the cubicle, holding her pistol, and opens fires. And you hear a crack hiss and and suddenly, well, let's see.
Oh gosh, lasers.
Yep. So
This is
you're.
not the stone faced woman. This is someone else.
This is the stone-faced
Okay.
woman. You have cover yourself. Do you
Okay.
want to upgrade the difficulty of this check?
It's our last story point.
No.
Well, I'm gonna upgrade.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm sure I can soak up this laser.
Well. So just one.
That's
So it
okay.
does 7 damage.
No.
Well, you're
cares.
fine.
Do I keep all my soak though?
Yeah.
All right.
It does
Yeah,
not
that's,
pierce.
that's nothing.
Oh wait,
Oh, okay.
sorry. There's one of these as well.
Oh.
Oh.
All right,
That's
7
not
damage,
good.
and you get lit on fire.
All right, that's fine.
So yes, there's a crack hiss sound, and you look down. You see a blackened char mark on your synthetic torso.
Yeah.
But your hoodie's on fire now.
Cool.
Yep. Lasers are accurate, which is why I had to throw in the boost die.
All right.
So yeah, she definitely has a laser pistol.
Is this gonna? Is being on fire gonna cause like damage every round? As long as that
Just
happens?
next round, you're going to take the 7 damage again.
Oof. Well,
You will still apply soak to it.
Okay. all right.
Or you could spend your next round, your action next round, putting it out.
Okay.
In this case, you may just
Yeah. No. I'm fine.
Byroid tough it out.
Exactly.
you're like a Pink Floyd album.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, so now it's your turn.
All right. I take out my earbuds and I'm like, what's something going on over
Yeah,
there?
you hear some sounds.
All right. I'm gonna make a perception check though to figure out where the sounds are coming from.
Cool. Go ahead and make a perception check. This will be
Alright.
average.
How
So
perceptive are you?
bad.
Good. Good.
It's even Stevens here.
All right.
1 threat, 2 success.
Yeah.
All right.
So, 2 success. You hear the fighting from the direction that Trunk went off on. Tunk, sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
I wasn't going to correct you.
yeah, because you got 2 successes,
Yeah.
you also hear a slight shuffling sound from the door next to you.
Oh.
And the threat is you take 1 strain when you realize that.
That's like flexing my muscles. That's
Yeah,
nothing.
you have enough. You have a maneuver, so you could like move away from the door.
Can I move to the side of the door? And well, to be clear, are these swinging doors or are they sliding doors?
They're going to be sliding doors.
Okay, because I don't want the door to fly and hit me in the
No,
face.
it
while
won't.
I'm on the car.
So you
All
move to the
right.
side of the door.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ready my katana.
All
Does that
right.
give me advantages my swing
Yeah,
next
I'll
turn?
give you a boost die.
Okay.
All right, and that's the bottom of the round. At the top of the round, let's find out what's behind the door.
All right.
The door hisses open, and a lean, like kind of creepily super thin Japanese man steps through, wearing a business suit, holding a katana.
Yes.
Looking around, he is, because he actually seems to know you're here. He's very good at his job.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, he doesn't seem to know you're here. He steps through. As you start to swing, he spins around and tries. He doesn't have time to bring his katana up. He gets to go first.
Okay.
So he's not going to take a swing at you the first time. He was going to try and basically kick your legs out from under you.
Okay.
But you'll still. This is sort of happening at the same time. You're swinging at him. He's kicking at you.
All right.
So let's see.
So I have melee defense 1. Does that apply to this?
It does.
All right. So 1 black die.
All right. So this is his pool.
Good.
How many yellows in there?
3.
3.
3 of those yellows.
You want to upgrade the difficulty?
Yeah, we probably
Yes.
should.
I don't want to get one-shotted.
That'd be really embarrassing.
On live camera.
I am actually going to give him a second setback die, though, because you are taking him by surprise.
Thank you. There's that
Ooh,
second
there's
setback.
that
Oh,
despair.
despair.
So,
You cut his head off.
no, so he hits you with one advantage. Or actually, cancel one of these. So, what is he going to do to you? So he does 7 damage to you.
And I'm assuming he has Pierce.
No,
Oh.
he's kicking you right now.
Oh yeah, duh. He's
So-
not wearing ice skates.
Yep.
All right. So how much did you say?
7.
That's quite a kick.
Yep.
So I take 5 damage.
He's very, very good at martial arts. However, there's a despair involved. Do you have a preference as to what that might do?
Yeah. When he kicks me, I want him to drop his weapon. Like it throws him off balance his weapon. Just kind of, is that a thing a despair can do?
I think that's fair.
All right.
So actually, here's what it is. You're swinging, he's kicking, and he's trying to bring his katana up. He kicks you in the side of the knee. Your leg buckles. It hurts really badly. But your swing goes through, and he manages to block it with the katana. But in doing so, the power behind your swing actually knocks the katana across the room, so it lands a short range away.
I'm sure he'll just surrender next time.
I'm sure that he will just not fight you now.
Yeah.
All right. So that was him. Sysops continues to continues to try and trace you.
Uh-huh. And I believe there's an additional setback die for this.
There is. I am certainly going to upgrade his check.
All right. Well, if he gets this, he learns what state I'm in. So, region. So.
Well, it's all. The more he traces, the
Okay.
the more he traces, the more he's locking. He's making
Yeah.
it easier to lock you out.
Yeah.
So,
I got it back.
he successfully traces you, and with a triumph,
Oh boy.
he spots the back door you created.
Oh no.
And deletes it.
Oh no. Okay.
But he takes 2 threat. You're going to get a boost on your next action.
Awesome.
Reason love begins playing from a random.
Yeah.
Elevator music.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, you get to play on his terminal. He's sitting in the middle of the Watson IT department, and suddenly just that crooning voice comes like, "What? No. Why can't I turn off the mic?" All right. So that was the first 2 NPCs. So we have 2 PCs who get to go.
All right. Well, is my drone in position now?
It'll need to spend 1 more maneuver coming in, and then it can make an attack.
Okay. So it can fire now this turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the drone is going to move in behind her
All right.
and shoot.
So it will ignore her cover because it's attacking from behind, and you will get a boost die.
Okay. So it has 3 for its agility and a boost.
Yep.
What's the range or difficulty?
The difficulty, it could get close, so it can actually be short range, so 1 difficulty.
difficulty.
But it is upgraded because of her adversary.
That's right. And that doesn't have any skills or anything. 'Cause
Nope.
It's just a minion.
So it could use your ranks and skills with telepresence.
I
But
have
you don't have
skills
any
with
ranks and
light.
skills, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. So it goes, shoots. All right.
But
5 successes and an advantage.
so it's still gonna mess up her day. All right. So what's that damage on that?
Damage 4. So then plus the 5, so 9.
All right. So 9. Any pierce? I believe there is. 'Cause it's
Yes, Pierce 2.
All right.
Only 1 advantage, so can't trigger that.
So you actually shoot this person in her arm. Like a bunch of the flechettes miss, she dodges, but at least one goes right through that meat of her arm. So the advantage is she'll take a setback die when she attacks you next, if that's all right.
Nice.
Was it blood that came out?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just checking.
And you're like, yeah, I mean, but that's a drone.
Yeah,
That's not
I did
me."
not do that.
No, I was hoping it would be like circuitry, so you'd be like, okay, it's on.
You still have an action as well.
Yeah. So what's my range here now? Are we in short range
You got it.
or medium?
No, you're still in medium range.
I'm thinking I
Okay.
might only get one of
Could I
these.
take 2 strain to get a maneuvers, and I'll move up
need this
and
at
throw a
least.
glop grenade at her.
All right. Yeah, you
Ooh,
can totally
a
do that.
Glock
You're
grenade?
gonna be running out of cover,
Oh,
but
that's fine.
all right.
She'll be glop.
So you
Yeah.
you start running forward, and you hurl a Glock grenade. at
Yeah,
her.
that's right, I do.
All right. So it's short range, so it's
Yep.
1 difficulty, but it'll be upgraded once. So it's 1 challenge die.
All right.
She does have cover from you, so a setback die, please.
Okay.
Um,
Do I get a boost die because she's distracted by my drone?
no, the drone already got a pretty good bonus
Okay.
for the distraction, I think.
All right.
Do you want to upgrade it?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Good.
All right. Yeah, let's see it.
Let's see. 2 successes.
All right. So the Glop grenade.
So blast 1 and snare 4.
So it needed to trigger.
So
instead.
damage is 1 plus the 2, right?
Yep.
Yep. So 3 damage.
All right. So the Glop grenade goes off, but actually, let me check something on the Glop grenade. Because if you just need to trigger the ensnare, it's not going to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Because you needed advantage for that.
Oh.
But we're going to see if they have any other effects with it. After being hit by a Glop grenade, for the rest of the round, in this case it would be me, but I'm going to say it could be you, can spend Despair or 3 threat to become immobilized, to immobilize them
Okay.
until the end of their next turn. Because, so she's covered in goop, but it didn't, the adhesive didn't, stop her from moving.
Sure.
But
So
there's always a
embarrassing.
possibility that,
Yeah, she'll get stuck on
yeah,
something.
it'll get stuck on
And I bet she
something.
looks ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So it did do 3
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, you had this like super badass body armor with a leather jacket over it and everything, and now it looks like that scene from Jurassic Park where the kid gets sneezed on.
Oh,
Yes,
gross.
that's right, it does.
Yeah.
Not so intimidating now.
Yeah. So she getting bracketed. She's trying to duck across the next cubicle across. So she'll spend her maneuver moving there. And so that she'll get cover from both of you now.
Okay.
And as she runs, you take 2 more wounds as
Right.
the rest of your shirt burns off.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
Well,
and she takes another shot with her laser pistol at you.
oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Please don't set me on fire.
Yep. Setback
And she
die.
takes a setback from the drone, right? Yep, you got that. Okay.
All right. Here it is.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
she's going.
So 3.
Actually, you know what? This time she is going to inflict a critical injury on you.
Oh no.
Alright.
Could
Okay.
you call up a percentile dice on
Yes.
your thing and roll them for me, please? Because
And
I forgot to grab percentile.
Hold on, did she just shoot you back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think it was a player slot next though.
No, there's 2 players, NPC, and then the final player.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because you did something.
I
and
did.
then
I didn't.
No,
I
he
didn't.
didn't.
Oh,
I
you're
didn't do
right.
anything.
I
Oh.
skipped a player. In this case, it shouldn't
Sure,
particularly
sure.
matter.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So I roll this pink one
Yep.
and that one, right?
Yep.
Right.
Roll low.
8.
Oh, and my durable
0
reduces
and-
it by 10.
Oh.
All right. So it reduces down to 1.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you still suffer a crit.
Oh, but it's like losing a fingernail, right?
Yeah. So you
Fingernail.
mark down an easy crit, and I
Okay.
believe you just suffered 1 extra strain. Yeah, minor nick. You suffered 1 strain.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
After
But-
being on fire, that's nothing.
Yeah,
man.
that's not nearly as bad as being on
Yeah,
fire.
exactly. This is fine.
All right. So she fires, ducks into cover, and then either of you can.
Mind if I take a swing?
Absolutely.
All right. Shad's gonna two-hand his sword.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now follow along with me in this journey here. Give me a blue boost die last turn, yes.
Yep.
This is one opponent I'm dueling.
Yep.
So a boost die.
Yep.
And I can aim with my weapon, correct?
Yes.
So 3 blue boost dice.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm currently at 2 proficiency, 3 blue boost dice, and I'm assuming this guy's gonna throw a red die at me or 2.
So the difficulty is going to be 1 red die, one purple die. Normally would have 2 defense, but you disarmed him,
Alright.
so he's missing a katana. So it's only 1 setback die.
Alright, and it's not worth any green die, I think.
So add 1
Add the
black die.
setback.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, one success.
All that and 1 success.
One
Wow.
success. Hey, it could
All
have
right.
gone so
All right.
bad.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Alright, so Vicious 2 doesn't matter unless I crit, right?
That's correct.
Alright, so Pierce 3.
You
and,
ignore his his light body armor.
Alright, and 4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
I wanted to crit him really bad, but that's
Well,
okay.
Was it +2 or is it +3 damage?
+3.
And your brawn is 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's 5.
So I add my
that's
brawn?
6. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's 6 damage.
All right.
Ooh.
That's
not
better.
bad.
That's better.
Yeah.
He takes some shallow slashes. He's mostly dodging away from it, kung fu fighting, but he's kind of getting tired out, and you definitely land a nick in on it. One of those
Sweet.
shallow cuts across the chest.
Yeah.
Starts bleeding very artistically. He looks down his chest, looks at you, eyes narrow.
This is the first time my
Bleeds
blade has tasted
artistically.
blood.
All right.
That's what the subtitles would say in the movie.
And then Thrasher.
Yes. All right. Gosh, I don't know how much
Go straight
time
for
I
those
have.
secret files,
I think that's
man.
what I'm gonna do.
Are you going to go
Yeah.
straight for secret
well-
files, or are you going for the other files?
I feel like, well, one, I feel like the secret files, but also, can I change my icebreakers at this point?
You can, as a maneuver.
It's
I
a
believe.
maneuver. Okay, so what will that take from me? Could I change my icebreakers and still get in and do things on this?
If you suffer 2 strain.
If I suffer 2 strain, okay,
Totally
that
worth
sounds
it.
fine. Because thinking about it, having some sentry protection might also be good at this stage in the
Yeah.
game. So I'm gonna put away Gordian Blade,
Okay.
even though it's my custom code,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take out Garrote
All right, so you
Yeah.
got Garrote
Yep.
and all right,
and
so,
Corroder.
Okay, so you run on the first ice.
Okay, and this is for these secret files.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The first ice.
Uh-huh.
Turns out it's much better protected.
Okay.
And you see a holographic arrow appear
Oh no.
flying towards you.
All right. I think it's good that I changed.
This ice is harmless.
It
If I know
is.
anything.
If this is what I think
Because
it
you are
is.
getting hit by Archer.
Yes. Cool. This thing is messed up. Okay.
All right.
Where did it go?
So, Archer is strength 5
Okay.
with your sentry breaker.
Yep, and Garrote, luckily, is strength 2.
So you need 4 successes
Okay.
on an average check.
All right, let me see if Garrote has anything special. Sentry, the winner sends top the sentry from notifying any system. Okay, cool. So if I get advantage with this, I can prevent a sysop from noticing. So I get 2 yellow and a green.
Yep.
Always average.
Yep.
So how much successes do you need to break through?
I need
You got a boost
4.
from there.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah.
think that. I don't think
Is
this
it
is
worth
gonna.
upgrading?
I would like to upgrade
Yeah,
this.
let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Out of story points.
Okay. Here we go. That seems
That's
fine.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 doubles, successes, and triumph.
We're looking for 4. It's not 4.
No.
That's-
not even one.
It's not
So,
even 1.
What happened?
Couple advantage.
So let's.
Yep. Okay.
Archer alerts the sysops, so the sysops already knew you were there.
Sure. Okay.
Then Garrote is destroyed.
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
So you throw your icebreaker and Archer just shatters it. You watch on your screen in horror as somebody obviously spent some extra time on animating this, as like, you see your icebreaker just and a message pops up that says "lol, better luck next time." However, this does not stop your
Yeah.
run.
No, I am still going.
Now, you actually won't be able to complete it this turn because there's a second piece of ice.
Sure. Oh, man. Okay.
Now, here's the deal. The advantage you can spend to learn what that ice is before you'll have to encounter it next turn.
Okay.
Archer's going to stay deactivated till the end of your next turn. So you
So,
have one shot.
Okay. Yeah, I would very much like to know what that next ice is.
The next ice is actually a code gate.
Oh, okay. Good. Good to know. That
so
is
you
actually
could switch
fantastic
out now
to know.
if you want to
Yes.
suffer 2 strain and
Nice.
pull your Gordian blade out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pull out Gordian blade. My custom code.
All right.
My custom Gordian. You're a master of the blade in life. I'm
You're
a master of the blade.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is a piece called Authenticator.
Okay.
So Archer was the big guns. This is a simpler code gate. But if
Sure.
you fail against it, it is kicking you out of the system entirely.
Okay.
So don't screw up.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing.
All right. Actually, that's the end of the round. So we're at the top. Actually, the Yakuza's going next.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the Yakuza. The Yakuza assassin.
Oh. To be clear.
Just to be clear, I think the Yakuza assassin, doesn't have a sword, so we don't have a sweet duel. Instead, we'll have a sweet him breaking your arms one by one.
But he won't break my sword.
But he
That's
won't break your
reinforced.
sword. No.
All right. Thank you.
So, he's going to take a swing at you, and I think you guys need some more destiny points.
All right.
Can I see the dice before you roll them? Oh, okay. Thank you. Approved.
I am actually going to give him a second setback die, though, because he is trying to take you on in hand-to-hand combat when you have a sword.
Oh, thank you.
You
Oh,
do
and
have-
I have melee defense.
I already had that.
Okay, thank you.
So you do have some,
Yeah,
like,
those black dice are going to shine right here.
Well,
Yeah? Huh?
sort of.
Wow, that purple
Well,
die.
actually-
that worked out okay.
Yeah. So with 3 advantage though, so here's how this goes down. Comes at you, you block with your sword a few times, and then he delivers a vicious chop to your sword arm, and you drop your sword.
No! I'm going to lose this fight now.
You can't. He was not able to knock
Oh,
this
knock
far
it, like,
away
far
because
away.
it's just
Okay.
advantage, so you can potentially pick it up, but he's he basically strong arms the sword out of your hands and is going for your throat now.
Does he yell chop when he chops me?
No, he has not said a single thing this
just
entire
checking.
time.
Because I would have
Like,
chilled
super
me to the
creepy.
bone.
All right, next NPC, the lady, the merc, is going to try and shoot your drone.
Oh no, drone.
Yep.
Droney.
Droney.
Please no. Range defense 2.
All right. It's pretty far away now because she moved.
Still at 0. Does that add more setbacks?
It'll increase the difficulty by 1, and I will upgrade it once with another.
There we go. Look at all those points we got back.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me tell you about your drone, bro.
Oh.
No, actually.
No, there's a lot of failures out there.
Tell him how good his drone is.
It's 1 advantage and a triumph. Misses the drone.
All right.
Let's see. With a triumph,
Destroy
the
it.
So 1 advantage. You're going to take a setback die, or it's going to take a setback die in its next action. And the triumph is that you lose sight of her entirely as she vanishes into the cubes.
Oh, that's bad.
The drone still knows.
Okay.
Like, the drone can still see her, but you have no way of getting a beat on her where you're at.
Okay. So would I need to like spend a maneuver or an action or something to like triangulate with the drone and figure
You're
it out?
gonna need you're gonna need to spend a maneuver just to figure out where she is, and you're gonna need to spend another maneuver moving to where you have a shot at her.
Sure. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's the end of her turn.
Yep. So we have 2 PCs.
All
Wait,
right.
do I sneak in?
Go for it.
Go
All
for
right.
it. Take this guy on.
So I can pick up my sword, then take 2 strain to try to hit him. Is that how that would work?
So you could pick up your sword as a maneuver,
Yeah.
and then you could make an attack as a action.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll-
So you
I'll-
go down, grab for the sword, swing up.
I said I could beat you up with my fist, but the sword is so much cooler. So I'm gonna take my
Alright.
sword.
So
So this would no special, only 1 blue boost die this
Yep.
time.
and 1 setback die. and one, remember, upgrade it. And one red, one purple, one black.
One red, one purple, one black. All right.
All right. Actually, let's make that 2 red.
That's fine.
Let's send that one right back, I'd say. Do you have a... We had a green?
Adding a green is not great.
Adding a green is great.
It's actually not bad.
All right. Do it.
All right.
All right.
Make it so.
All right. 2 successes, 1 advantage.
No, I needed one more advantage.
Yeah.
For
So you
crit.
can do some damage, though.
Yep.
What is that, 7 damage?
So 5, 6, 7, yes. With Pierce 3.
All right.
Sharper than fist, huh,
This
buddy?
time, the injury looks fairly painful.
Good. Does he make a noise?
Still does.
Ah!
Actually, wait. Do you want to spend the 1 advantage to make him cry out?
Yes.
All right. He howls in pain.
Music to my ears.
And then looks super angry.
Oh no, I just made him better.
Yeah.
He's firing up.
He's over 9,000.
I would like to go next, so the sysop doesn't have an opportunity to kick me out
Okay.
before we get
Yep.
to finals.
Yep.
If
Sounds
that's
good to
okay.
me.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I am encountering the second piece of ice, the authenticator.
Yep.
I have. Oh no, where did my notes
Use
go?
your signature Gordian blade.
Right here. Yep.
Signature Gordian Blade.
Using my signature Gordian Blade gives me an automatic advantage,
Nice.
Nice.
which is nice.
Good.
All right.
And I get 2 yellows, a green, and 2 purples.
Yep.
So it's strength 3 versus authenticator's.
Strength 3, actually.
Oh wait.
Ooh.
So you need to have you just need to succeed.
Yes.
Story point.
No, this is fine.
Okay, no.
You think,
This is
dude?
important.
Here's the
No,
thing.
no.
If I get 2 advantage, I can actually boost Gordian Blade's
So would you want more
strength.
dice?
But you have to have at least 1 success.
To still do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then
This
I
is
think
really
this might be
important, right?
important. Yeah.
This is pretty important.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Then I will trade out this green
Yep.
for a yellow.
Yep.
Quick roll before he puts in a red.
Yeah.
That's-
That seems
that's good.
good.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
good.
3
good.
successes.
Yep, that's good.
That's all you need.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
All right. So
We're in.
You
I'm in.
get in past. You get in into the secret server,
Uh-huh.
and you find what Dobson has been hiding, which
Yes.
is a message and a credit transfer to one Angela Drummond.
Mm-hmm.
The contract is for janitorial services.
I get it.
Mm,
Yeah, and but the message, you just skim it, so you don't hear the whole thing. But it basically boils down to, you come highly recommended.
mhm.
I need you to eliminate somebody. There's a picture of Max Rada there.
Okay.
Make sure you do it at a club called Dancing Unicorn,
Ooh.
and then it'll probably get blamed on them.
It's a talk about
Can
how
I,
cool
download
it is and
that?
all.
As I say, can I download this to my pad?
You can download it.
I would
Yeah.
love to
Yeah.
download
PDF
this.
or PNG?
Yeah.
Oh, they have future formats
Oh,
now.
okay. Format X.
Yeah.
All right, so you download all that to your pad, and you've got the information you need.
Yeah, I don't think we need anything on Max.
We
I
need-
might just run it anyway.
I mean,
Oh.
no, we need to get out. We need help.
No,
and
I
we
can-
need to
I
get
can
out if
finish
you're
this.
alive.
All right.
You've already finished it. I can't argue with you. I mean, you're in the net. I'm over here fighting.
So the Yakuza is going to go next. Going to disengage with you for maneuver.
Wait, didn't he go first?
Yeah, he went first, right?
He
The
went
sysops
first.
He
haven't gone
did.
yet.
You're right. The sysops
Yeah.
hasn't gone yet. You're
Yep.
right.
Deal, I'm invincible. Like, yes, I'm invincible.
All right. Sysops is going to, let's see, we have 2 traces on you now.
Oh boy.
So that's actually only going to make the lockout attempt hard.
So 3, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So we're gonna spend one of these.
Look at all the points we have in the blow, guys.
Yeah.
Sysops is going to just try and lock you out of the system.
Sure.
Little do they know that you've already got what you need.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing too, because with a metaphysical crashing
Yeah.
sound, gates slam shut and you're disconnected.
Right to you
Oh,
just in
man.
time. Oh man, that was really cool.
All right.
All right.
And now,
it's my turn,
it's
right?
your turn.
Yeah.
At the end of the round.
All right. So this drone still has a lock on Angela,
Yep.
as we now know. No, we don't know that.
You
yet.
don't know that.
Yeah, we have no idea. Still has a lock
janitor.
on the stone-faced
I'm
woman.
the
All right. So the drone is gonna aim at her and
Yep.
fire. So it gets its 3.
Yep.
So
It'll get a setback,
boost for aiming and a setback
Yep.
for.
And
Or
it's
attack.
medium range now, so 2 difficulty and 1's upgraded because it is.
Yep.
She is a adversary.
Should probably upgrade one of these.
Sure.
All right, and here it comes. All right, that's not good. Yeah, that's
Nope.
just one threat.
All right. Some shots go off, and the drone loses sight of her too.
Ugh.
All right.
Droney, you're useless.
You're gonna try and move closer and see if you can spot her.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna move up and see if I can spot her.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check or vigilance check. I'll let
Cool.
vigilance because you're kind of just moving forward.
All right, I'm slightly better at that. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is gonna be average with a setback die.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. This is fine. I can find her. No. Got a bunch of advantages, but hard failure.
All right.
3 failures, 3 advantages.
All right. Cool. So top of the round, we have 2 NPCs. So we'll do you first. The advantage means you don't get completely
Caught by surprise.
when she leaps over the cube.
Oh.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Ah.
I knew you were going to do that.
You spin around, and she has a combat knife out.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
And
Archaic.
dives on you and is attempting to remove your head manually. All right.
You are not qualified to do that, Angela.
I do not recommend this type of surgery. Your weapon is not equipped for surgery.
Do you want to upgrade it?
What are we looking at here? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is the that's not a knife, this is a knife range of
Yeah.
combat knives.
I have Pierce too then.
Oh no.
There's a lot of crits.
There's
Triumph.
a triumph.
3 advantages.
4 advantage actually.
Oh, yikes.
So that's critty.
So 1 success, so she's gonna do 7 damage to you.
Nice.
It's got crit 2. She's going to use the triumph and the 2 crits to trigger a plus 30. Or
Ooh.
sorry, it's crit plus 10 plus 20 plus 30 for your injury minus 10.
Okay.
So
Plus 50?
no, minus 10 plus 30 total.
Okay.
Oh,
plus 30.
okay.
All right.
No, sorry, plus 20 total. Well, what's
15.
15?
All right.
So
Yeah.
35.
All right.
All right.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's like losing a finger.
Yeah. First the
Sure.
nail, then the finger.
I
You
could-
also took
I could probably
2 damage.
eject my fingers. Yeah,
yeah.
like that.
You have
Just
9
like-
other scalpels in your
Yeah.
hand.
Oh no, my scalpel finger.
my scalpel fingers.
Dude, you've been through the ringer in this encounter.
Actually, it is kind of bad. You are stunned. You're staggered.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So you lose your action next turn.
Oh.
So she lands on top of you.
Oh, that's bad.
Slams the knife into your biroid chest, which would be a killing blow for a non
Right.
for a human,
Yeah.
and then also smacks your head into the cubicle wall.
Foolish human. I have no heart.
All right. Over on the other side of things, the Yakuza dives for the maneuver, disengage.
Yeah.
Maneuver moves to his sword.
Wish I had one of those guns.
Unfortunately, he can only perform 2 maneuvers, so he moves
Yeah.
over to his sword.
Okay.
Okay.
But what's he gonna do to try and keep himself from getting murdered by you?
You can surrender. That would do it.
He'll move over. He'll move over, and he's basically just going into defensive stance as he moves over to grab his katana, but he won't make an attack this
All
round.
right. I live another day.
All right. All right.
Right.
Now it's 2 players, right?
2 players.
Okay. Well, let's see. So I don't have an action. My drone lost sight of her.
The drone can move over and probably see where you guys are fighting now. So
Okay.
you could still control the drone.
All right.
You have the information you need.
Yeah. So what? I've been in the net. I don't even know what I'm
you're like,
seeing right now.
whoa.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what's-
Well, so here's the thing. You
Yeah.
weren't actually fully
I guess
immersed in
I
the
was
net.
in. I was looking
You-
at my pad.
Yeah, you know what's been going on.
Sure. This is like my first time like looking up. Like, what do I see?
So you see a over in this direction. There's some stuff's on fire. There's smoke.
There's glop, a little glop.
There's glop. It looks bad.
All right.
I'm actually going to say you look up just as you see the mercenary fly over ringside over the cube, and then there's a thud.
A squishy thud.
Yeah.
I do not squish.
Oh yeah, she glopped to you now.
Yeah. Oh God, she might be.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, and then on over by Shad, you actually have a clear view
Okay.
to those doors. So you see Shad facing off with somebody who you don't want to be stereotypical, but is holding a katana.
Sure.
Looks like a Yakuza.
Sure. I need to verbalize that
How
we're.
cool do I look?
You look super cool.
Okay, thank you.
First, I need to verbalize that.
All right.
Second, I need to verbalize
Dude, you look awesome.
that we have the information and like we should probably try and leave. Right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, are you
Okay.
saying that?
I am saying that.
Okay.
Shout out, we have the information.
We should probably try.
Actually,
and leave.
I don't want to be that. I should say I want to say we're good to go. Like we should get out of here. I
Okay.
don't want to specify that like we have some kind of information.
Okay.
And then I would also like to pull out my Fletcher.
Okay.
Is
So
that
yeah,
cool if
that's
I
all
do
fine.
that right now?
Yeah.
If you want
So
to
you
like
Shoot
shoot
this
at
guy
someone?
with the sword.
Yeah, I would love to. You want me to shoot? Dude, you're doing a duel. I didn't want to like.
But they're not next to each other.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't.
We're
Want, I didn't want.
disengaged.
I didn't want to steal
We're
your.
disengaged.
I didn't want to steal your thunder. I guess is
All right.
more.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mind if you shot.
Okay, I'll shoot him then.
All right. So 2 strain, by
Okay.
the way,
That's fine.
for all the different stuff you're doing,
Yeah.
and then for a second maneuver, and then take a shot.
All right.
Let's
Fletcher
say
pistol?
medium range.
Okay, so that is 3,
2.
2. Okay.
1 upgraded because of adversary.
Sure.
Because he's all cool and
And then
stuff.
I get 2 yellow and a green.
Oh, you got him. Fill him full of darts.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Success advantage.
Success,
1 advantage.
and 1 advantage. Not enough for a crit,
All
unfortunately.
right. How much damage though?
That's not a lot. So with 1 success, that's only 5 damage.
And Pierce 2.
Oh, Pierce 2. Pierce 2. Yes.
There's a.
Yep.
And he falls over.
Oh,
Hey!
Hey man, I was gonna do it. I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
I
he
did
moved.
it.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah.
You just got the final blow
All right.
in on somebody who's almost.
Thank you for
entirely
saving my
dead.
life.
Yeah.
Or my character.
All right. So let's see. The sysops doesn't matter. So
That's right.
one of you two can go. You can go, or you can go.
I'm gonna run over and help beat up this murderer with you.
It's gonna take you this round. You're just gonna spend nothing but maneuver.
So I,
you go.
I have my action back
Yeah.
now, right?
No, you don't. You haven't gone
Oh,
through it.
oh, okay. I haven't gone through it yet.
So
Has the drone shot yet? We did that, right?
no, the drone hasn't shot yet.
Okay, never mind.
So,
All
you were just asking if it could.
That's right. That's right. And then
Okay.
other people jumped in. All right, the drone is gonna shoot.
All right. So the drone spends its maneuver to move over.
Yep.
It's got a setback die.
Yep.
And it just has range now, so
Okay.
it's still medium range.
All right.
However, she's also engaged with you.
Oh dear. Okay, so it has a chance to shoot.
If you roll a
me.
despair, you will get shot by your own drone.
You're fine. You're fine.
Don't
How
be a
about
wuss.
how about first I go?
Cool. You don't have an action.
Can I like disengage as a maneuver?
I'm gonna not if you want to. Well, no. Actually, I'm gonna say not in this case because she knocked you down. She,
Okay.
like-
Okay. So I'm like
yeah,
prone and all that.
Yeah. You two may have been glued together. We're not 100% sure on this.
All right. Whatever. Yeah. It's gonna take some shots. Let's see
All
what
right.
happens. No despair. No despair. Look at that. All right. So those cancel out. This is even a success. 2 successes. 1
Whoa.
threat.
All right, take
That's
a strain
awesome.
as as a flechette whips past your like android eyeball, and because you are an android, because you're a biroid, you see it in slow-mo as it's just like but you hit. How much?
So let's see. 2 successes. So with 4 damage, that's 6. Here's 2.
All right. But you land a couple of shots as well.
All right. Is there anything I can do with my maneuver?
You did it to direct the draw.
Oh, okay. That was it. All right. Great.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. So you spend the turn running over.
Yeah.
Then we reset to the top of the round. There's only one NPC engaged, so she'll just go. She gets up on top of you, kneeling, and is just trying to shove the knife like deeper and deeper into your synthetic torso.
That will not work, human.
Is your wound like glued shut? So it's like,
Actually,
the knife's stuck in there.
Actually, your primary brain is in your chest.
Oh.
Did she hit the part that involves no killing? Mistake.
You are starting to feel super like you are aware that she is working very hard to kill you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm over half dead.
Yeah.
So.
And like she's basically got the sword right above where your positron brain is, and or the knife.
Yeah. Seems bad.
So you're probably feeling concern. Oh, come on, seriously?
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. So just another 7 damage.
Oh,
So
that's nothing.
That's
yeah.
nothing,
Yeah,
man.
You're good.
As you sneak into double digits.
I'm gonna lie to her and say my brain's in my head, idiot.
All right, and 3 of you get to go.
All right.
Oh, I just beat the crap out of her.
Yeah.
You have to spend 1 more maneuver getting to her,
Alright,
and
you
then
can
you
go
can make an
first.
action.
I can go first?
Yeah, you're closer.
Okay. So I can't visibly see them right now.
No, you have to spend. I'm gonna say you'd have to spend 2 maneuvers to get into good clean.
Let
range.
me ask you this: 2 maneuvers horizontally.
1 maneuver vertically. You jump up on top of the
Yes!
I would love to jump up on
Alright.
top of the cubes.
cube. So you leap up on top of the cubes.
All right,
Shouting
that takes
parkour.
a strain.
Shouting parkour,
Yeah.
and you take a shot. The difficulty is going to be this again.
Okay. Lovely. 2 yellows and green.
Yep. Don't roll despair.
All right. I have. Okay. This will be great.
Oh, triumph.
That's a triumph.
Yes.
It's also a miss.
It's also a miss.
Ooh.
Maybe.
What if she comes off of Tump
Yeah,
with
you
the triumph?
knock her off, maybe.
Yeah.
She has to get
yeah.
off.
All
Yeah.
right. Is that fine?
So
I don't stab Tump.
Angela's head snaps around as you start firing because probably you yelled parkour.
Yeah.
She has to desperately roll away in a like fireman roll to
Sweet.
Did
Yeah.
you leave the knife in my chest?
It's glued in, right?
with a triumph. Yes. With the knife in your chest.
All right.
So she rolls away, going for her pistol.
Okay.
All right. Which one of you two wants to go next?
Let's see.
And to advantage, you can recover 2 strain if you want.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say, Joseph Skinner,
Yo.
would you consider this
Thrasher,
woman
please.
a cancer upon society?
Absolutely.
Now I'm gonna pull the knife out of my chest and go after her.
All
with
right.
it.
give me a melee check.
All right.
Ooh, now you're taking out the trash instead of
So
it'll be-
average. Yep.
So you spend a maneuver. You can suffer 2 strain to make an additional maneuver to get a boost die.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. And I'm going to give you a second boost die because
Yes.
now you are the one attacking from the top.
Oh,
Do you want
right.
to upgrade it?
Yes.
Before you roll, is it like Grinch style where it zooms into your heart and shows like a little circuitry thing? Where like, sorry.
Oh, but one of these is upgraded, right? Because of adversary.
Because of adversary.
All right. All right. That looks like 4 successes.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
I don't know the stats on the knife.
It's going to be +3, so 6.
Okay.
Plus your brawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
that's
yep.
a 6, so 9.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, you fall down on top of her, and as you two run over and you pull your friend away, she's lying there with the knife through her heart.
Oh, man!
I'm like, so cool!
You did it.
You did it. You learned to murder.
You've avenged, what's his name? Max.
I've only removed a cancer from society. It was best it's for the greater good.
Oof. I'm nervous now.
All right, we should leave now.
Yeah, we have what we need. Let's,
I'd take the guy's katana sword. On our way out.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. You have two.
I'll take the
katanas.
knife. I'm
Yes.
taking the knife.
All right, you take the knife. You take the katanas.
Yeah.
You guys take off.
Yeah.
Do you just take a printer
Yeah.
for your cover story
Yeah.
while you were there?
So we'll skip ahead. 24 hours later, you're all reading a something in the news about a certain Eric Drummond being found dead after an apparent suicide, where he jumped off the top of the Midas Arcology.
My boss.
Yep. And you also, when you came back to the club the next day, you found that the door had been repaired, the bodies had been removed.
Are they still in the fridge?
No,
Is
the
my bounty in the
Yakuza-
fridge?
The Yakuza
No.
are also gone. And for the most part, things have been repaired. And there was no comments about it.
All right. Is there birthday party stuff set up now? Happy birthday, Max.
No. So yeah, basically, you contact Natalia, and she just sends you a message, a text message back that says, "I don't know what you're talking about." However, you do have when you go in, you do find that your sound system not only has been repaired but has been upgraded.
Any songs missing?
No, they left Loonies in Love on your
Thank you.
playlist.
Can it start playing as the camera zooms out?
No. One final thing. As you guys, as the camera zooms out, we'll say you open the club and you guys are relaxing next to the bar, exhausted, injured, and as the camera's starting to zoom out, a young, almost lawyerly type walks up to the bar. He sets his briefcase down. He looks at the three of you and he says, although my employer appreciates resolving you resolving the situation and figuring out those responsible for the untimely loss of his nephew. However, he did want me to express that there was the matter of the deaths of two of his employees. Mr. Harada will be in touch about the favor you owe him.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll end it.
All right.
Awesome. Well, cool. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This was our Shadow of the Beanstalk adventure, playing with this very book. If you missed our character creation, you can go back and watch that. This book comes out today, and some people have been asking about the PDF. That's something that will be coming shortly in the near future, so keep an eye on our website, and you could get this in PDF form if you want. Some people are also asking if this adventure in particular is going to be released. No firm response on that for now, but keep an eye out, and we'll see. Maybe it'll crop back up or something like it. So thank you once again, everybody. Sorry for the technical mishaps with YouTube. This should be appearing on there shortly. Be sure and click to subscribe and get the bell icon so you're notified when we post new content. And join us next Tuesday. We're going to be talking Keyforge with Richard Garfield. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we'll see you all next time.